We're out here at a branding today, and there's a lot of hazards going on, and a lot of times you don't have control of that type of an environment. The agricultural industry has a lot of hazards in it. We jump in a vehicle, we run down the road 5 miles, 10 miles, and most accidents happen within 10 miles of where you live. And so there's really no excuse not to wear your seatbelt. Even though it is a short distance, you need to wear your seatbelt in order to preserve your health and your family's well-being at the end of the day. The seatbelt is a decision you make individually, and you're in control of that. So there's not a lot of excuses for not wearing your seatbelt.
Embrace comfort throughout the seasons with Northern Arapaho Propane and Solid Waste. Proudly rooted in the local community, supporting Fremont County year-round. Your preferred supplier serving enrolled and non-enrolled members. For more information, call 307-463-4185.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at Du Bois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
And welcome to Friday Night Hoops with 93.9 KTAK and WYO Today Media. I am Kevin Shields. As always, I am joined by cameraman Connor. Connor, tell the people how you're feeling. Decent, man of many words. And you are listening to the Hampton Inn & Suites pregame show as Riverton has 2 home games this weekend. You've got the Lady Broncs and Broncs of Jackson Hole visiting tonight, and the Star Valley Lady Braves and Braves visiting tomorrow. All those games have different implications and different styles that we'll see. It's going to be a very interesting weekend. First up, we're going to jump right in to taking a look at the girls' game, and we're going to take a look at the stats as we come in. Riverton coming in with Paisley Jackson leading the way with 14.2 points per game. Haley Engstrom leading rebounder with just under 7. The one area of major concern, of course, as it has been for several years now for the Lady Wolverines, of course, is turnovers, averaging 23.1. That number has been climbing in recent games and recent weeks. From the field, Riverton is shooting 32% from 2, 19% from 3. From the free throw line, a decent 68%, although that number has been dropping in recent weeks. From the free throw line, percentage-wise, they are led by Paisley Jackson, who's got 78%. She also leads in 2 and 3-point field goal percentage at 33 and 31%, respectively. Leading assist getter is Talon Leesburg. Unfortunately, she also leads the team in assists with just under 2 of both. She also leads the team in turnovers per game. Blocks, really not a big-time stat. Nobody averaging even 1. The team as a whole, only 2.4, but Tatum Tyra does lead the Wolverines in that stat. So we're happy to be back. We had a long layoff with Ron Thon. Great event here. Largest wrestling tournament in the state, of course, last weekend. So Riverton Lady Wolverines and Wolverines were off. We'll be right back, and we'll take a look at the opponents, the Lady Broncs from Jackson, here on the Hampton & Suites pregame show on KTAK and WYO Today.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
When you purchase your car, do you know if you got the best payment possible? The answer is probably no. Oftentimes, your loan is packed with additional charges that can drive your monthly payment higher than it should be, costing you thousands of dollars more for your car. Hi, this is Patty, and here is your second chance to get the payment you deserve. Visit Atlantic City Federal Credit Union today for a courtesy loan review. We've helped our members save money by refinancing their vehicle with us. Now it's your turn. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
Riverton's Hampton Inn and Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
And welcome back to the Hampton Inn and Suites pregame show here on 93.9 KTAK and WYO Today Media. Just a reminder, you can catch all the regular season games on live feed on WYO Today's YouTube page if you're having to be listening. And, of course, you can always catch them on 93.9. Oh, well, I can't always say always. We've been on KDNO and KWYW and KFCW, and we're glad to be back on the home for Riverton Athletics, 93.9 KTAK. As we take a look at the Lady Broncs, we see a team that is struggling. Riverton, of course, struggling as well. Riverton 2-13. The Jackson Broncs coming in at 0-12. They're led in scoring by Zoe Bush, averaging just under 6 a game. Rebound-wise, that's Grayson Rosenberg with 5 per game. Assists, their leading assist getter is Mads Holland at just 0.8. Turnovers is, not a good thing for them. We've seen a few teams where we've been close in turnovers, but they are the leading leading lack of ball control team that Riverton will see all year. They average 28.6, so just over 28.5 turnovers per game. From the field, from two-point land, they shoot a paltry 22%. From three-point land, it gets even worse at 16%. And unlike Riverton, who at least has the foul line as far as a good shooting percentage, that when they go to the line, they're going to get some points, the Jackson Lady Broncs only averaging 29% from the free throw line. Not really good when you look at that. Their highest scoring output of the season was against Jordan, Utah, on my birthday, no less, on December 29th, and they scored 28. So not a very good offensive team. They have lost badly most games. East defeated them 79-12. Powell 55-7. Sheridan 59-8. Central 65-15. Rigby, Idaho 64-22. Pocatello, Idaho 46-20. Probably their closest game. Jordan, Utah 37-28. Teton, Idaho beat them 49-5. Star Valley beat them 72-7. Green River 59-28. Teton, Idaho again 83-15. And Evanston most recently on the 27th 38-22. So this is a team that struggles to put the ball in the basket and turns the ball over greatly. Riverton really has to have this one circled as a game they can start to get right. Came out looking under first-year coach Bosner, looking really good. Then as the midseason, some fatigue sets in, started to kind of regress a little bit, and now looking for a chance to get right after playing some really tough opponents. And here come the Lady Broncs. So big difference between today and tomorrow in terms of skill level and talent and record of the teams they'll face. The Lady Braves, a much more talented team and a much deeper team than the Lady Broncs are. Lady Broncs, of course, are coached by Coach Shockley, and he'll be looking to get his team's not only first road win, but first win of the season. So that's going to do it with the girls portion. For those of y'all just now tuning in for the first time in a while, we've tried to maneuver things so we can get a little bit more in-depth with the boys pregame, since we usually only get about 8 minutes total to do the Clicker Ticket post-game show, kind of get reset and get a pregame show and a game going. So we're going to jump into the boys' side of the action, the Wolverines and the Bronx here, in just a few minutes after we take this commercial break on 93.9 KTAK and WYO Today.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help. In Lander and Riverton.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
Bailey's Enterprises is a proud sponsor of Riverton Wolverines football. For over 50 years, Bailey's has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service and to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey, go Wolverines. Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
And welcome back to the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show here on 93.9 KTAK and WYO Today Media. We're going to take a look at the boys game now on the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show, and then we'll jump to the Ranger keys of the game and the Sutherland starting lineups at the end of that for the Lady Wolverines and Lady Bronx. So the Jackson Bronx, coached by Coach Matt Elliott, coming at 3-9 overall in the conference. They are 1-2. Leading scorer for them is one Zeb Bruner. He comes in averaging just under 15 points a game. Their leading rebounder is Gavin Keelan at 8.1. On the assist side, Zeb Bruner again with 4.4 and 2.2 steals per game. He does lead the team with 5.3 turnovers per game. As far as the team itself, they average just under 49 points a game, giving up just over 57. They commit about 15 turnovers, cause about 12. And much like Riverton, not a big fouling team. From the two-point area, they're shooting 44% from the field, and three-point land, they're at 30%. From the free throw line, they are at 60%. They're led by Zeb Bruner at 81% from the line. From the field, they are led by Connor Scott at 75% from the two-point land. And from three, that would be Mason Borchardt at 35%. Their highest scoring output of the year was against Green River, where they had 62 points. And when you look at how they fared on the season, they opened up, lost to East, no shame there. We know about that. Lost to Powell, lost to Sheridan, lost to Central, lost to Snake River, Idaho, then defeated Spring Creek, Nevada, then lost to Highland, Idaho, Teton, Idaho, lost to Star Valley, then defeated Green River on the 20th, then lost to Teton, Idaho again, and most recently lost on the 27th to Evanston. So it is a team that's coming in that really statistically doesn't look like that's the record they would have, except for maybe when you look on the defensive side of things. They don't force a lot of steals. They don't get a lot of blocks. It'll be interesting to see how Riverton comes out, because this is, again, a tale of two different games on the weekend. Tomorrow, the Trees from Star Valley come in, and it's a totally different outlook. So this is a game that, dare I say, that the 8-7 Riverton Wolverines need to get. The JV team is just now wrapping up, and with 10 seconds left, we're going to get a 3, but it's going to look to be a little, too late, as it's 35-40. And they're going to get a 5-second call, but only with 1.3 seconds left. So the best Riverton could do is pull within, the absolute best is get a 3 and a foul, but that just pull within 1. So we'll be getting into the girls a little bit more after that as the girls will start warming up. Inbounded, jacks the 3, no good. So the JV Wolverine boys will fall to the JV Bronx 40-35. And when we come back here on the Hammond Inn Suites pregame show, we'll take a look at your Riverton Wolverines and their 2-1 conference record as we start thinking ahead to regionals and state in Green River and Casper here on KTAK and WYO Today.
Wind River Family and Community Healthcare has clinics located in Arapahoe, Ethity, and Riverton. We provide family medical services along with dental, optometry, behavioral health, physical and occupational therapy, and more. Our in-house lab and pharmacy at all locations make for a one-stop primary healthcare center for your healthcare needs. Wind River Family and Community Healthcare is striving for a stronger, healthier community because Wind River cares. More information can be found at windrivercares.com.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
We believe that everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Robacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit AtlanticCity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
Wyoming Waste hopes that all Fremont County sports teams dismiss their opponents like Wyoming Waste dismisses your trash. They offer services from roll-off cans, commercial, and residential garbage. Wyoming Waste services Fremont County, Hot Springs County, Washakie County. They are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Please call 307-856-5354 or stop down at the Riverton office, 730 South Broadway. Wyoming Waste wants to wish everyone in Fremont County good luck in their sports this year.
welcome back to the Hampton Inn and Suites pregame show here on KTAK and WYO Today. The pep band is warming up. They're dimming the lights that are over the stands. Something they do that they have kind of started consistently doing that here, although they did turn off some of the lights over the floor on the left side. Oh, and there go more of the lights over the floor. So as we continue on looking at your Riverton Wolverines, kind of looking ahead to the boys' game, your leading scorer for the Wolverines is Parker Paxton with just over 20. Leading the way with rebounding is Derek DeVries, followed right behind by Drevin Monroe, who is back this weekend and will be playing. Leading the team in assists is kind of an interesting category. It's Derek DeVries with 3.8. And let's tell that thing to go away. It's asking me to restart Windows. We're not going to do that. And the team is committing about 10 turnovers per game. Blocks, not something you'd expect Riverton size-wise, has been, they're short. Malachi Smith, of course, has been coming on as a great-looking post-player prospect, if you will. I expect to see him a lot. We didn't see him a whole lot in the fourth quarter of the JV game. I don't think we saw him at all, actually, although I was prepping for these games. And part of that reason may be, after talking with Coach Sheets this morning, Hunter Houck has been suffering a very nasty bug. I understand that. I missed 2 days of work this week for first time in like 20 years. I've missed 2 days with the flu. And we wish Hunter the best. But that defensively, as we kind of talked in the Click It or Ticket postgame show last week at Rock Springs, not at Lander, sometimes replacing Derek DeVries has been easier. When they didn't have him, simply because they don't have anybody to replace him who's his caliber, but they have a lot of guys they can put in at guard who by committee can do a really great job for him. Whereas in the post, they're limited due to depth, they're limited due to lack of size, and defensively is where it comes in real critical. And Hunter Houck and Drevin Monroe have shown time and time again how critical they are. Wolverines want to get this game, dare I say, almost like a must-win. Wanting to get to 9-7 before facing Star Valley. And we are on the tail end of the season. Kelly Walsh, Rock Springs, Cody, some of the games that are left, and then we'll be looking at going to Green River for the regional tournament. And what a great place and location to have that regional tournament. So, of course, when you look at what Riverton has done on the season, of course, their last game, a 14-point win against Lander Valley to be the keeper of the gold once again. They beat Kelly Walsh on 2 last-second free throws by Derek DeVries in a game. I want to thank Ernie Over and Alan Mullins for calling that again. But it was not too long ago, just 3 games back, that this team, highly talented and highly regarded coming into the season, walked into Rock Springs and, as Coach said, was just unacceptable. Just got outplayed in every facet of the game. So hopefully this team is hopefully Hunter is being evaluated and he's able to play today, hopefully tomorrow as well. Hopefully he's getting his stamina back. They're getting plenty of fluids in him, because this is where this team now, full roster, can really start to make a push to be where they want to be and be hot at the right time. So that's going to do it for the boys' side of things of the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show. And we're going to jump right back when we get back here from commercial break with the Ranger keys to the game here regarding the Lady Wolverines and Lady Broncs on KTAK and WYO Today.
If your vehicle needs repair, you can depend on the crew at Extra Care Auto Repair. They can repair almost anything with wheels, gas, diesel, domestic, or import, and their work is top quality and reliable. Extra Care Auto Repair on North Federal in Riverton. You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
The staff and board at the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft show, or showed your livestock, thank you for all your efforts. We'll be moving and grooving next year, so stay tuned.
And welcome back to the Hampton Inn and Suites pregame show here on KTAK and Wire Today. With the call, I am Kevin Shields. I'm joined, as always, by cameraman Connor. Connor, how you doing?
Fine.
Oh, he's upgraded. He was decent earlier. Now he's fine. So we're very happy he is upgraded. Hopefully he'll be thrilled by the end of the night, and we all will be too with 2 victories. The Ranger keys to the game are very simple. These are 2 teams that combined average just over 50 turnovers per game. Whoever is able to figure out how to get that number down a bit, doesn't have to be by a lot, but down a bit, should have an advantage. And then secondary, get to the line. This is a game that I rarely could say this with Riverton Lady Wolverines this season, where Riverton can kind of impose their will. Play physical, get to the line. Don't worry about, outside of foul trouble, being a little physical on the defensive end, simply because the Jackson Lady Broncs do not shoot the ball well from 2, from 3, even from the free throw line. Not a single thing do they shoot better than 29%. So it's going to be a game where Riverton can really look to try and push things, play physical, depending on how the game is being called, get to the line and get this victory against the 0-12 Lady Broncs. So that's going to do it for the Ranger keys of the game. We'll be right back with the Sutherland starting lineups and the tip-off here on Wire Today and KTAK.
Riverton Blodorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blodorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blodorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blodorn Lumber.
Do you need a midday pick-me-up? Lander Coffee Company serves delicious, fresh roasted coffee, tea, and other drinks. Come to think of it, why not start your day with their quick, healthy breakfasts, like one of their famous acai bowls, or maybe a breakfast burrito? Just need a quick snack? They got you. Stop by, fuel up, and enjoy at 1255 Main Street in Lander at the Lander Coffee Company.
Quality in Thermopolis offers great rates, a convenient location, standard room, and family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Quality Inn is proud to support Fremont and Hot Springs County student athletes. Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for family fun night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
For more than 60 years, RTO Point S has been installing quality tires and offering expert vehicle service in Fremont County. With 2 locations on South Federal and West Main in Riverton, RTO Point S is proud to support our Fremont County student athletes.
If you're planning home improvement projects, look no further than Valley Lumber. They provide nothing but the best from lumber, power tools, hardware, paint, plumbing supplies. If you need it, they have it. Valley Lumber at 290 North 2nd Street in Lander.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Overhead Door Company of Riverton and Lander is your premier dealer for quality windows and doors, featuring quality brands like Anderson, Colby, Larson Storm Doors, and more. Overhead Door Company is proud to support our Fremont County student athletes.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
And welcome back to the Hampton Suites pregame show here on KTAK and Wire Today. It's time for the Sutherland's starting lineups. First for the Jackson Lady Broncs, coached by Coach Shockley. Number 12, Bosch. Number 21, Webb. Number 23, Rhodes. Number 24, Rosenberg. And number 25, Holland. For your Riverton Wolverines, coached by first-year head coach Bosner, it is number 1, Taylin Leesburg. Number 2, Savannah Morton. Number 11, We2 Cloudhorse. Number 13, Haley Engstrom. And number 21, Paisley Jackson. It is now time for the tip-off here between the Lady Broncs and the Lady Wolverines here from Riverton High School. Riverton will be in their white with red and black trim, red and black numbering, a little bit of black piping around, and they will be going left to right. In what color is that other color besides black on Jackson, Connor? All right, orange, black and orange. So, sorry, my colorblind self just couldn't tell. Riverton's going to win the tip, going left to right. It's going to go to Paisley Jackson. Has it knocked out of her hands by Bosch. Last touch by Bosch, and it'll stay with the Lady Wolverines. Looking to inbound, Jackson gets into Engstrom. Engstrom at the top of the key, going to her left to Savannah Morton. Morton now going to bring it, back it out. Goes to Jackson on the left wing. Jackson looking inside for a second. Now looking to drive for a second. Picks up her dribble, and she's in trouble. She finally finds Savannah Morton out towards half court, who dribbles to her right, goes to Leesburg on the right wing. Leesburg to Morton down in the corner. Morton to Engstrom at the right elbow to Leesburg. Leesburg kind of gave a little bit of pump fake, then looked to drive, got cut off, and goes to Jackson on the left. Jackson to Morton. Morton's got an open look at three. It's up, and it is no good. Rebound is going to be fought for, and there's going to be a whistle. Looks like it is going against Jackson. Foul is against Jackson. It's against number 25, Holland, her first, team first of the game. Inbound is into the corner to Engstrom. Engstrom drive baseline, gets inside, then ditches it all the way back out, swings around to Jackson. Jackson takes a dribble in, pops from 15, and is good. Two 2-0, long baseball pass to beat the press of Riverton. Jackson gets it down into the left corner, now goes out to the elbow. Shot is missed by Holland. Rebound goes by Riverton. Leesburg looking to push things, comes up, now will settle in to the half-court defense with 6:32 to play in the first quarter. Now Leesburg backs all the way out to half-court, gets a screen from Jackson. They switch on it and force her baseline, and we're going to get a foul, kind of a tight call there, against Bosch with the push. That's her first, team second of the first quarter. Inbound is to Jackson, who has a good look at three, misses. Rebound's going to be fought for, and we're going to have another foul against Jackson. And this one is going against Bosch. That's her second, team third, and she'll immediately come out. Coming in for her is Hierro. Hierro coming in for her. Inbound is to Jackson, that same corner. She dribbles in, pops from 15, good. So a quick 4 points for Paisley, and it's 4-0 in favor of Riverton with 6:10 to play in the first. Trying to break the press with a baseball pass. They do it again, They get it all the way down in the post and dishes it back up, does Rhodes, and now they'll settle into their half-court offense. They get it over to Holland. Holland, a long three-pointer, no good, air ball. But they get the rebound. They walked with it, but they're going to settle up for a three is Webb, and she is good. And it's 4-3 in favor of Riverton. Good offensive rebound there by Jackson to cut the lead to 1 with 5:37 to play in the first. Riverton in the half court. Morton on the right wing, up top to Jackson. Jackson thought about a three, now drives in, dishes to Leesburg for three. Airballs it long, no good. Rebound is by Jackson. Bringing it up, they're going to now try and settle into their half court. They swing it over to Webb. Webb back up top to Hierro. And we're going to get a foul, or did it go out of bounds, they're going to say. Let's see here. They're going to say it went out of bounds off Riverton. So it will be inbound for the Lady Bronx. They'll be inbounding almost directly underneath their own basket, just slightly to their left. Inbound is out deep to Rhodes. Rhodes then goes back inside. They get it into Holland. She makes a nice move, misses from point-blank range, though, and the rebound is going to fall to Savannah Morton with 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. 4-3 lead by Riverton. Morton brings it up, goes to the right wing to Leesburg, to Engstrom on the right elbow. Drives in out to Morton. Quick passes back up top to Leesburg. She'll back up and reset the action. Now going to Morton on the right wing. She's looking inside. Cloud Horse has yet to touch the ball really today. They get Leesburg. She drives, puts it up. They're going to say on the floor was the foul. She would have made it if it had, well, she did make it, but it didn't count. Foul is against Rosenberg. Her first, team fourth already. And we're going to see Tatum Tyra come in for the first time today. She's going to come in for Cloud Horse. No, for Savannah Morton, excuse me. Cloud Horse gets it on the inbounds, gets it out to Engstrom in the right corner. Now she's harassed and trapped. They get into Cloud Horse. She turns, puts it up. No good. Rebound by Leesburg, puts it up. No good. Rebound by Engstrom, up and good. Great tenacity there on the offensive glass by all the Wolverines, and Engstrom able to convert. 6-3 lead for Riverton. Riverton, bit of a press, easily broken by the Bronx, and they're going to throw it away. First real turnover of the game. And Engstrom's going to try and push things, and she's going to get called for a charge. I thought they were going to get her for a walk at least. So that was calling it calling it real tight because she barely bumped into her. But it was definitely a foul. Definitely a walk. That's Ailey Engstrom's first, team first. So Riverton will look to press. They got Tyra, Cloud Horse, Leesburg, and Leesburg just let Hierro get behind her, but the pass is off target. Turnover, Leesburg able to clean it up as Hierro had a good 4 or 5 foot lead on her. So they look inside this time to Tyra. Tyra looks to turn, and she went up to shoot but didn't let go of the ball. So that'll be the first true turnover against Riverton. Coach Bosner not happy with that, and he's going to call a timeout here with 3:46 to play in the first quarter. It is 6-3 in favor of Riverton here on KTAK and WYO Today.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
And welcome back. It is 6-3 Riverton over Jackson Lady Bronx here with 3:44 to play in the first. Out of the 30-second timeout by Coach Bosner. Jackson able to break the press, gets it up court, and they'll look to run their offense. Webb looking inside, gets it inside, and we're going to get blocked by a late whistle on a shot by Rosenberg. It fell short, and let's see who they're going to get with the foul. They're going to get Paisley Jackson with her first, team second. Rosenberg, again, this team only shooting 29% from the free throw line is the Lady Bronx. First one up and no good. Rosenberg on the season. She misses the second one, and we get a whistle on the rebound. Looks like it's going to last be touched by Riverton as it went out of bounds. Rosenberg on the season, a 50% free throw shooter, but she's only shot 2 of them, now 4. So she's now 25% on the season. They get it. They're going to swing it around. They get it up top to Webb. She shoots a long 2. No good. Air balls well short and goes out of bounds over to Riverton here with 3:24 to play in the first quarter. As Riverton brings up, we do want to check the Ranger Printer scoreboard. At halftime, it was the Lander Valley Lady Tigers 29, Powell 21. They can be called, of course, on KFCW. Riverton forces into Tatum Tyra. She misses. We Too Cloud Horse cleans it up and is good from 2. So nice job there by Cloud Horse crashing the glass and getting that up and gives Riverton an 8-3 lead. Quickly up is Jackson Hole. They get Hero. She shoots a 3, misses everything badly. A little bit of a chant from this growing student section of air ball rings out, and it goes out of bounds. It'll go over to Riverton with 2:45 to play in the first quarter. Leesburg bringing it over the timeline. Right now you got Cloud Horse, Jackson, Engstrom, and Tatum Tyra in the game for your Riverton Lady Wolverines. Engstrom's going to drive down towards the post, tries to kick it out to We Too Cloud Horse. She loses control of it and goes out of bounds for the second turnover of the evening against the Lady Wolverines. Inbound is to Hero. Hero almost trapped, and then they're going to get Jackson on a reach. Nope, they're going to get Taylor Leesburg. They are calling this one tight. So that's her that's her first foul. Team number 3. And now Coach Bosner has been warned for waving off the referee. Little touchy too. So on the inbounds, it's going to be stolen right away by Riverton. Looking inside is Jackson, going inside the Cloud Horse, and we're going to have all sorts of a cluster on the floor. We're going to have a jump ball, and this one should go over to Jackson Hole. So inbound, Riverton, of course, pressing. Webb guarded by Jackson, trying to bring it up on the near side, and they're calling everything. Jackson, with just a little bit of contact, is called for her second foul. And I'm not saying that as a fan of Riverton, which you all know I am, but they're calling it both ways, everything. You don't want to look at anybody wrong. You don't want to breathe on anybody wrong. Inbound is Hero. Hero going to bring it up on the far side of the court. Gets it over to Burcham, who's come in. Now they're going to swing it to Holland, who shoots a long 2. Air ball. She's shot 4 times, airballed all 4. Morton brings it up off the rebound. They get to Cloud Horse in the low block, out to Engstrom. She thought about a 3, then thought more wisely, and dishes it back out to Morton. Morton to Engstrom on the right wing. Minute 42 to go in the first quarter. Looking inside for Tatum Tyra. And, of course, another whistle. As this one's going to go against Holland. That is her second, team 5th. We've got 9 fouls already in the game. It'll send Tatum Tyra to the line to shoot 2. Squares up, first one on its way, no good.
Returning for Jackson, 24, Rosenberg.
Rosenberg's going to come in for Holland now. Tyra has the ball. Her second one is on its way. No good, just both of them too strong. And they're going to go over the corner. A nice trap by Riverton. They're going to get the steal. Morton now with it up top. Goes to Leesburg over on the left wing. Leesburg inside to We Too Cloud Horse. Nice pass to Engstrom on the low block, but she's trapped. Gets it to Tyra. Tyra from 8 feet misses everything but the backboard. And the rebound is going to have a foul called against Riverton. So foul is against Cloud Horse, her first, team fifth. So we will have, let's see who they're going to send to the line. They're going to send Webb to the line for Jackson. Lucy Webb comes in at 40%, 8 of 20 on the year. First one on its way, high arcing, and just doesn't make it all the way there, just hits the front iron and bounces away. She, of course, has all the points. She hit the 3 earlier. Second one on its way, no rotation on that one, but it's good. So Webb 4, Riverton 8. Bringing it up is Riverton. They're going to settle into their half-court offense. Engstrom with it, over to Morton on the right wing. Back up to the top of the key to Tyra. Now over to Cloud Horse on the left wing. Cloud Horse looks to drive in. Dishes to Leesburg, who'll look to drive. Dishes it right back out, and they'll swing it around the horn. 1 minute to play in the first. Leesburg pops free for a second. Now looks to go inside to Engstrom. Engstrom stuck in the post. Has to throw it out to Leesburg. Leesburg to Cloud Horse. Back out to Engstrom. Nothing really going towards any kind of shot. Everybody looks scared to shoot right now with 41 seconds left in the first. Leesburg with it now. Goes to Morton. Morton back up top to Tyra. Tyra dribbles a little bit around, going left and right. Now gets to Cloud Horse. Cloud Horse drives, puts it up, no good. Tyra with the rebound and one! Tyra hitting that offensive glass where they definitely have an advantage. Foul goes against number 23. That's Rhodes. That's her first. It's their 6th team foul. But it doesn't matter because the and one. It wouldn't matter to anyway. Tyra 0 for 2 from the line today so far. And now she's 0 for 3. Rebound is going to be fought for, and it'll come away to Webb. And, okay, everybody hits the ground there, an extended arm, a lot of contact. I could have seen a call either way, though, block or charge, but they just say it went out of bounds, and that's the most contact we've seen all day. It went out to Riverton. Leesburg going to inbound it to Engstrom. With 14 seconds left, it gets to Morton. Morton to Cloud Horse on the low block. She tries to dribble a little bit, has to get out to Morton. Morton for 3, no good. Tyra crashes the boards trying to get it, and we're going to get a jump ball. It'll stay with Riverton with 4.3 seconds left in the first quarter. Leesburg looking to inbounds. Gets into Morton, 4 seconds. 2 seconds. Cloud Horse for 3, no good. Looked on target, just left a little short. So at the end of the first quarter, it is Riverton Lady Wolverines 10, the Jackson Lady Bronx 4. We'll be right back on KTAK and WYO Today with the second quarter.
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. 381 Subs and Salads is the newest addition to Fremont County. They offer salads, sandwiches, ice cream, and Lotus drinks. 381 Subs and Salads is located at 702 East Main Street in Riverton.
Enjoy fresh-made pizza, pasta, calzones, and subs at Peretz, 519 West Main in Riverton. Open for lunch and dinner Monday through Friday. Closed on weekends. Call 857-7306 to order for pickup or delivery with DoorDash. Peretz.
And welcome back to high school basketball, Riverton High School basketball, here on KTAK and WYO Today. After the first quarter is the Lady Wolverines leading by 6, 10-4. To start the quarter, it will be Jackson Lady Bronx basketball. Black and orange Lady Bronx going to swing it around the horn a little bit. Now go back to the left side to Burcham. Burcham back out to Bosch. Bosch looking to drive, cut off. Back to Burcham, who's now going to get it over to Holland. Holland back to Burcham. Back to, I couldn't see, it's stolen away. So your Riverton Wolverines are Morton, Leesburg, Cloudhorse, Engstrom, and Tyra. They get to Cloudhorse. She drives in the paint, and they're going to call a foul against 25. Well, that's not good for Jackson. That's Holland. That's her third. And like I said, there's no ribbon. It's just style of how they want to do it. These refs are calling it very tight. Inbound is to Tyra. Tyra to Engstrom. Back to Tyra. Tyra trapped on the low block. She has to dribble out. Does so. Picks up dribble, goes to Cloudhorse on the right wing. 7:06 left in the half. Looking into the paint for Leesburg. Leesburg has an open look for 6. Shot way too hard and way high off the backboard. She's now 0 for 3 on the day. Away comes Jackson with the rebound, who we've got Ankeny and it looks like Rosenberg in the game. They get into Ankeny. She puts it up. No good. Rebound by Riverton. Excuse me, that wasn't Rosenberg. That is Rhodes who's in the game for them. To Engstrom on the left corner. Gets it to Tyra. Tyra from 6 feet. Bank shot, good. She now has 4 on the day, and it extends Riverton's lead to 12-4. 6:18 to play in the half. Bring across the timeline is Bosch. Bosch to Holland, who's staying in the game with 3. Gets it to Burcham. Back out to Holland. Up top for a 3 by Bosch. Left well short, just barely grazed iron. Rebound by Riverton. Riverton, for the most part, not giving up any second chances. Leesburg to Morton on the right wing. Morton looking to get inside to Cloudhorse. Gets it there. Turns, fires. No good. Price should have gone with Glass there. Almost stolen away by Tyra. And, of course, we've got a foul. And that one's against Cloudhorse. That's her second. Team first of the second quarter. Now Rosenberg is coming in along with, trying to lay eyes on it, 21 Webb also coming in for the Lady Bronx. Lady Bronx looking for offense. So far, the only person to score for them is Lucy Webb. With 5:48 to go, 12-4 in favor of Riverton. Bringing over the timeline is Bosch. Bosch, they finally get into Ankeny. Ankeny back out to Bosch. Bosch shoots up a contested 3. Good. Had to wait to see them put it up because I didn't know if she was staying on the line. And just like that, it's 12-7 in favor of Riverton. Riverton looking to get into, let's see who's checked in here. That's Taylor. Her first action tonight. So you got Taylor, Tyra, Leesburg, Morton, and Engstrom. Jackson and Mathill looking to come back in. So Mathill will be seeing her first action. And Jackson coming back in. Of course, she got 2 quick fouls. Morton and Leesburg going to come to the bench. So inbound is by Engstrom. Gets into Jackson. Jackson drives around, gets stopped, has to go out to Engstrom. Engstrom drives the baseline into Tyra, and Tyra just brought it down, but of course they're going to call a foul. Foul is against Rosenberg. That's her second, team second of the second quarter. Tyra now going to come out. That's who Mathill was coming in for. She was held back for a second. Taylor and Leesburg coming in for Tyra. She's coming back in. They get into Taylor in the post. She's trapped. She loses the ball, but Jackson gets a hold of it. Jackson puts it up. No good. And I'm just going to warn you, folks, we're going to get a technical on somebody tonight. I feel it. Fouls against Webb. Coach Shockley and Coach Bosner, neither one of them are happy at all. Jackson with a rare miss from the free throw line on her first one. Second one upcoming. She leads, she's tied with Webb for the most point. Webb and Tyra for all scores with 4. She hits one here. And we're going to get a timeout. Let's see how long it is with 5:08. It's going to be a 30-second timeout by Coach Shockley. Comes at 5:08 in the second. We'll take it with him. Be right back on KTAK and WYO Today.
Midway is at an all-out clear-out for the new 2022 campers with the best price guarantee. Midway has financing with no money down, no payments for the rest of the year. Low interest rates on sweet fifth wheel. Dealer incentives up to $25,000 on toy haulers. Top dollar on trade-ins and door-to-door delivery. It's Midway's all-out clear-out. MidwayCampers.com. Midway, when you expect the best.
And welcome back. 12-7 in favor of Riverton. Like I was saying before the timeout, we are going, I just sense it. Shockley just on the last foul call, on the foul against Webb, just, oh, come on. We already seen Coach Bosner warned for just waving off the official, just like because he was so disgusted. Second one up on the way by Jackson is good. She now leads all scorers with 5 and extends Riverton's lead to 13-7. Quickly down court, they're going to get an open 3 by Rhodes. She misses, though, and rebound is by Ankeny, and of course, we're going to have another foul. This foul looks like it's going against Taylon Leesburg. It is her second, team second of the quarter. So Morton's going to come in and get her. Inbound by Jackson. I mean, we got a lot of fouls in this game. 4:53 to go in the half. 13-7 Riverton. Up top now with it's Bosch. Bosch going to the right wing gets it back, actually handoff. Bosch misses a 3 completely. And it's going to go out of bounds and over to Riverton. But in this game right now, we've got 9. We've already got 16 fouls in this game, and we still got over half the second quarter left to go. Looking inside is Morton, gets it to Taylor. She loses control of it, but Mathill there to clean out. Mathill drives in, tries to put a runner up, misses, tries to get her own rebound. Watch out. Don't get called for the foul there, and no one does, and Jackson comes away with it. That's Webb with it. Webb's going to swing it around to Burcham. Burcham in the corner looks to drive. And nice anticipation there by Paisley Jackson. Able to keep the pass in the paint to Ankeny deflected. And it will go out of bounds to be inbounded by Bosch. Bosch gets in down to Ankeny. And then Morton trying to steal it away. And she does so. Morton's going to bring it all the way into the front court. Gets over to Taylor for 3. No good. Rebound was by Mathill. She puts it up. No good. Rebound by Jackson. 3:47 to go. 6-point lead for the Lady Wolverines. Rhodes brings it up. Goes over to Webb. Webb for 3. No good. Rebound by Riverton. Jackson with it. Near side. Looking to drive down. Gets cut off nicely. Then tries an ill-advised pass for turnover number 3. Riverton doing very well ball handling-wise. But Jackson will come away with that turnover. Webb's going to bring it over the midcourt stripe and now picks up her dribble, kind of unwisely. Finally, Rhodes comes up to help her. Rhodes with it up top. Rhodes now going to the right. Now back up top to Webb. Webb to Burcham in the corner. Burcham looking to go baseline, does so, and then throws it away. They're doing some of the interior passing that we've seen Riverton do at times. Just bounce passes from paint to paint, usually not a good idea. And it's a turnover again. That's turnover number 8. Taylor with it on the right wing for Riverton. Finds Jackson on a beautiful pass, and she cannot convert the layup. Rebound by Jackson Hole. They're going to look to break. Bosch picks up her dribble at the free throw line, gets out to Burcham on the right wing. Burcham drives to the paint, and evidently somebody breathed on a foul of some sort. I think it's going to be against Taylor. Maybe got a little hip in there to kind of guide her out of bounds. It'll be her first, team third. And we'll get number 11, by the way, Hero going to come back in. And we got a timeout by Riverton with 2:33. It is a full timeout here in the second. We'll take it with them. Your score, 13-7, Riverton here on KTAK and WYO Today.
We're out here at a branding today, and there's a lot of hazards going on, and a lot of times you don't have control of that type of an environment. The agricultural industry has a lot of hazards in it. We jump in a vehicle, we run down the road 5 miles, 10 miles, and most accidents happen within 10 miles of where you live. And so there's really no excuse not to wear your seatbelt, even though it is a short distance. You need to wear your seatbelt in order to preserve your health and your family's well-being at the end of the day. The seatbelt is a decision you make individually, and you're in control of that. So there's not a lot of excuses for not wearing your seatbelt.
And welcome back to Wyo Today and KTAK. It is Riverton Lady Wolverine basketball up first, and they lead 13-7 with 2:33 to play in the half. After the full timeout by Coach Bosner, inbound is by Jackson into Hero. They get it to Webb. Webb goes now trying to go baseline. Now she dishes it out to Bosch. Bosch is going to put up a long two and is good. So she quickly has 5 points and cuts the lead to 4. Riverton with it. They look to go to Lexi Taylor on the left side, and she's unable to control the pass, and that'll be the 4th turnover of the day against Riverton. Comes with 2:13 to go in the half. Bosch now going to slowly bring it up for the Lady Bronx. Crosses the midcourt area. Now looks to drive. Gets cut off. Gets it to Burcham. Burcham from 15 feet. No good. Rebound by Riverton. Rebound by Engstrom. She gets it to Morton, who will bring it across and set up the half-court offense. Going to Taylor on the left side. Back up top to Haley Engstrom. Engstrom for 3. No good. Rebound by Jackson. Minute 40 to go in the half. Bringing across is Webb. Webb to Bosch. Bosch now to Hero. Hero lost control of it, and there's going to be an over and back. That'll be the 9th turnover of the day. And boy, Coach Shockley is ticked. That's the cleanest way I can say. He's saying the ball was deflected. Again, Coach is getting more and more upset at these referees right now. Morton off the turnover, gets it to Taylor. Taylor drives to the elbow, shoots, misses everything wide left. Rebound is going to be fought for and go out of bounds, and it will go last off Riverton. So it'll be Jackson ball with a minute 16. Bosch slowly going to bring it up. Bosch to Burcham. Burcham takes one power dribble, turns and shoots from the elbow. Good. Her first 2 points of the night. And now it's a 2-point game, 13-11, as we go under a minute play in the half. Jackson with it. Jackson out to Engstrom. Engstrom for 3 again. Why not? No good. Rebound is going. Everybody going to go to the floor, and we'll have a jump ball. And they're going to say the possession error. Worst thing since Colgate introduced frozen foods to this country. The possession arrow is going to favor Jackson with 43 seconds left. Bosch brings it over. Swings over to Webb. Zone defense right now by Riverton. Cross court to Bosch on the far right side. She has to dribble it all the way out. Out to Burcham. Back to Bosch. Bosch in the paint. Puts it up. No good. Rebound is by Haley Engstrom. 20 seconds to go in the half. Engstrom to Mathill. Mathill looks to spin, drives in, puts it up, and will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul is against Hero. Her first, team 4th. Timry going to the line where she's 50% on the year, 6 of 12. First one left short off the front iron, no good. Mathill with her second one on the way, it's good. 3-point lead, 14-11 with 13 and a half seconds on the clock in the half. Bosch looking to inbound. Inbounds to Webb. Webb looking to bring it up near side. Cut off by Morton. Now Hero loses it. 6 seconds left. Everybody's going to hit the floor here. Jackson tries to go up with it, and she's going to get a foul smartly instead of going down for the jump ball. is going to send Paisley Jackson to the line. Foul is going to go against Bosch. That's her third, team fifth. So it'd be 2 shots for Jackson. Jackson 1 for 2 on the day. First one is up and good. Jackson on the season, 78% shooter from the free throw line. Looking to turn defense into offense here if they can get this next one. It's no good. Rebound is by Jackson. Taylor steals it away at the buzzer and good! Taylor with a beautiful steal there as Jackson Hole got the rebound. And she puts it up, and so it'll be at the half, 17-11 in favor of the Lady Wolverines. Great job there by Lexi. So that's going to do it for the first half. Again, 17-11 in favor of Riverton. We'll be right back with the United States Marine Corps halftime show here on Wild Today and KTAK.
Embrace comfort throughout the seasons with Northern Arapahoe Propane and Solid Waste. Proudly rooted in the local community, supporting Fremont County year-round. Your preferred supplier serving enrolled and non-enrolled members. For more information, call 307-463-4185.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
When you purchase your car, do you know if you got the best payment possible? The answer is probably no. Oftentimes, your loan is packed with additional charges that can drive your monthly payment higher than it should be, costing you thousands of dollars more for your car. Hi, this is Patty, and here is your second chance to get the payment you deserve. Visit Atlantic City Federal Credit Union today for a courtesy loan review. We've helped our members save money by refinancing their vehicle with us. Now it's your turn. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
And welcome to the United States Marine Corps halftime show here on Wild Today and KTAK. At the half, it is 17-11 in favor of the Lady Wolverines. The Lady Broncs had brought within 2, but good job in the final 30 seconds turning defense into offense, both by Paisley Jackson, who drew those 2 points at the line, and then Lexi Taylor stealing and getting the layup there right as the horn sounded. Lady Wolverines outscoring the Lady Broncs 10-4 in the first quarter, and they both scored 7 in the second quarter. As far as points go, starting on the Lady Broncs side of the ledger, their leading scorer is Bosch, has 5 points, all coming in the second quarter. Webb is next with 4, all points coming in the first quarter. And then Bertram has put in 2. For Riverton, a little more spread out. Paisley Jackson does lead all scores with 6. Tatum Tyra clocks in at 4. And then Cloudhorse and Engstrom and Taylor all with 2. Mathill with 1. The story of a turnover story is as follows. Riverton has done a dang good job. Only 4 turnovers on the day. Jackson pretty good job. When you look at their average, they're almost at 30 at 28 turnovers a game. They've only had 10, so impact that both teams looking to cut that down. The story of the day, though, has been fouls. They're calling it very tightly. Both coaches have either been stared down in the case of Coach Shockley or outright verbally warned in the case of Riverton's Coach Bosner. As far as foul situation, Riverton has been whistled for 8 today. Jackson Hole has been whistled for 11. Foul trouble, Bosch has 11. Not 11. Bosch has 3. Holland has 3. Rosenberg 2. And Hero, Webb, and Rhodes each with 1 for Jackson Hole. For Riverton, it's not quite as bad, but Leesburg, Cloudhorse, and Jackson all with 2. And then you've got, that's not adding up. Then you've got Engstrom and Taylor clocking in with 1. It's been a lot of fouls called, and they're calling it really tight. And in the girls' game, that hasn't impacted a whole lot, in my opinion. Could later in the game, but neither team is an offensive juggernaut. And neither team is known for being overly physical. I did say in the Ranger keys to the game that if Riverton could pressure and play a little more physical, if they called it that way, if they were allowing what they normally allow, but they're not. But neither team is known for overly physical play. Flip side of things, coming up in the boys' game, if this is the exact same crew in the same type of positions, the Riverton boys are known for physical defense. So something to kind of rare chance you get to say, keep an eye on something from the girls' game that could have carryover in a boys' game or vice versa. So again, we got about 4 minutes. We've got some bills to pay, and I want to go refill my water. So it's 17-11 in favor of Riverton. We'll be right back with the second half here. We want to thank the United States Marine Corps for sponsoring halftime here. And if you got a chance, if you're thinking about serving or have a son or daughter who is, go see and just listen to Staff Sergeant McKeon. He won't push you, he won't pressure you, but he will give you all the info about the few, the proud, the Marines. We'll be right back on KTAK and WYO Today.
For a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
Bailey's Enterprises is a proud sponsor of Riverton Wolverines football. For over 50 years, Bailey's has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service and to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey, go Wolverines. Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
Wind River Family and Community Healthcare has clinics located in Arapahoe, Ethity, and Riverton. We provide family medical services along with dental, optometry, behavioral health, physical and occupational therapy, and more. Our in-house lab and pharmacy at all locations make for a one-stop primary healthcare center for your healthcare needs. Wind River Family and Community Healthcare is striving for a stronger, healthier community because Wind River cares. More information can be found at windrivercares.com.
And welcome back. It's time for the third quarter. Riverton leading 17-11 over Jackson. The Lady Bronx now, and Riverton will start with the ball. It is Ingstrom, Jackson, Cloudhorse, Leesburg, and Morton. Your starters back in. Leesburg has it up top. She'll bring it around. And she's going to get to Jackson for an open look at three. Good. Paisley now with 9. And the biggest lead of the day sits at 9 points, 20-11. Bringing it up is Bosch. Or you've got Bosch, Webb, trying to lay eyes on all of them. Rhodes, they get it to Webb for a 3. She misses. Rebound going to come away to Jackson, and she'll look to push the issue. Holland also in the game. I'm trying to lay eyes on them all. Morton now with it. Morton to Leesburg. 7:08 to play in the third. 20-11 Riverton. Leesburg drives in, misses. Rebound is by Cloudhorse, but she's going to bring it down, and it's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to go over to Jackson on the possession arrow. Worst thing since purple ketchup, the possession arrow. Let's jump it off, old school style. 20-11 inbound. Riverton in a press. Forces a bad throw, but picked up by Jackson nonetheless. And stolen away by Leesburg, but she's only able to deflect it, and then it goes out of bounds, so it'll stay with the Lady Bronx. 6:53 to go in the third. Looking to inbound is Jackson. They get it inbound easily uncontested to Holland, but she misses. And we're going to get yet another jump ball and possession arrow on the rebound. This time, it'll go over Riverton. And as Leanne just asked me on our group text here, is it dark here? Yes, as we mentioned first quarter, just so those of you who haven't come in a while, this regular season they've started doing something they've done before intermittently, which is turning off all the lights that are behind me, basically, and on the same side. Is the only lights they have on, the overhead lights, are the ones that are directly over court. So it's kind of an old school thing that they used to do back in college a lot. Jackson going to drive in, puts up a 2. Good. Nice floater. She's now 2 for 2. And the lead is 11. 2 for 2 in the half, I should say. So it's kind of an old school way of really putting the focus down. It kind of has a cool look. Hope you're enjoying it. Webb with it now up top. She backs out. Gets it over to Rhodes. Rhodes looking to drive down. Gets cut off and has to go back out to Webb. Cross court to Bosch. Bosch for 3. Misses everything. Air ball. A little bit of a chance of air ball goes out. But Jackson with the rebound. They get it in to Rosenberg. She puts up a 2. No good, but she was fouled. And that was probably the hardest foul we've seen all game. It's against Paisley Jackson. That's her third. Team first. It'll send Rosenberg to the line. The first one is no good. Rosenberg, again, 50% shooter on the year. And now she is 0 for 3 on the day. So now she's 1 of 5 on the year, 20%, and she misses that one, so under 20%. Morton with the rebound. Morton, long pass to Leesburg. Leesburg thought about 3 from the left wing, thought it unwise, dribbles over, gets it to Jackson. Jackson to Morton. And now they're kind of doing that up top around three-point line weave to Leesburg for an NBA 3. No good. She is 4.5 feet behind the three-point line. They get it up to Bosch quickly. She's going to drive in. No good. Rebound by Cloud Horse. Cloud Horse trying to take it all the way. Does so, but she's going to get called for a push-off charge. Absolutely. That's legit. So that'll be her third. So now quickly, while Riverton didn't have anybody in Bosch's or Holland's position as far as foul trouble, they do now. Lexi Taylor's going to come in. Jackson stays in. We2 Cloud Horse comes out, both of them with 3. Quickly breaking the press is Jackson. Webb with it. Webb up top to Bosch. Bosch looking inside, stolen by Lexi Taylor. Morton gets the ball, is going to bring it over midcourt. Goes to her right, now out to Leesburg. Leesburg looking inside for Taylor. Taylor turns, puts it up on the post. No good. Rebound by Jackson. Just a severe lack of backboard use by the post today by both teams. Need to use that, and they're going to throw it away is Jackson. Taylor going to be the beneficiary of it. She gets it to Leesburg. 12 turnovers now on the day for Jackson. They get it over to Paisley Jackson. Jackson brings it up top, stops right inside three-point line. Now goes to Morton on the right. Tatum Tyra getting up. She's going to check in today in just a few minutes. Her first action of the second half coming up. Jackson drives in, goes up, under, and is good. They just stopped and did not follow her all the way, and she's now 3 for 3 in the half. And so at 24-11, Jackson's going to call a 30-second timeout with 4:02 to play in the third. We'll take it with them. Be right back here on KTAK and WYO Today.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
And welcome back out of that timeout. Jackson Hole looking to inbounds. They do so, pressed by Riverton. Bosch is going to break it and then almost walks. Got her own dribble back. She goes to the floor, and Leesburg needs to back off. Now they're not calling anything. Okay. Gets it to Webb. Leesburg was trying to go in for the steal on the loose ball, but was really making a lot of body contact. Back out to Bosch. Bosch over to Webb. Webb has an open look at 3. High off the backboard, no good. Rebound is by Rhodes. No good on the rebound attempt. And we'll get a whistle as there is a foul against 25 Holland on the rebound. That's her 4th. Team first of the third quarter. Comes with 3.5 to play. So they were calling fouls left and right in the first, and now they're kind of not calling them as much. Only 3 in this quarter. So everybody's kind of getting out of the game. Bosch is going to come out here. She's holding her side. Hope she's okay. Rommel coming in for the first time today. And Hierro coming back in for Jackson. Leesburg with it. Drives in the free throw line. Now back out to Morton on the right wing. Morton trying to come over to the left wing, hands it to Jackson. Jackson gets a nice screen from Taylor, gets out Leesburg for a good look from 3. Good! Taylor Leesburg from downtown. (27-11) in favor of Riverton. And there we're going to get Taylor Leesburg just being a little too aggressive. She's going to get a foul. That's her 3rd. Team 3rd. Inbound is by Jackson. Jackson looking to go down to the line. Morton comes away with a steal. 13th turnover. Good job by Savannah there. Bringing it across the timeline is Morton to Leesburg. Inside to Tyra. Nice pass by Leesburg, and it's up and good. 29-11. Almost taken away by Leesburg as we get ready for this inbound. Actually, it is going to go over Riverton. Leesburg didn't touch it last. We do want to check the Ranger Prayer scoreboard real quick. We have an upset in Lander. Lander Valley girls 54, Powell 47. So Riverton is going to substitute now and put in Brown, number 4. First time we've actually seen her in a game that I have called. Inside to Taylor, she puts it up, and one! Nice passing there, and Paisley Jackson is fired up. Getting right in her face, lovely feed inside to Taylor. And she will go to the line. Riverton up by 20. Excuse me for that cough. Again, was out Monday and Tuesday out of the office, so been hitting the cough button a lot. Forgot to there. Taylor puts the free throw up, and it is good. She's got 5 on the day, and it's 32-11 with 2:18 to play in the third in favor of Riverton. Riverton going to press. They have to, and then it's Rommel trying to pass back to Webb, and she throws off the knee of Tyra. Webb inbounds to Rhodes. Rhodes going to dribble right towards Brown's going to throw it away, but it will go off of Riverton last. In comes back Rosenberg. Rosenberg wearing a very big knee brace, the old school ones like when I had my knee all messed up. But she seems to have no ill will effect, so probably just prevention from possibly another injury if she'd had an ACL issue or something of that nature. Inbound is Hierro with 2:08. Hierro gets it over to Block. Block, who's coming for the first time. They're going deep now, and stolen by Brown. That's how you earn some playing time. Brown, and it gets it to Taylor, who then gets it to Morton. Morton brings over the midcourt stripe with 1:52. They get Jackson, open look at 3. Good! Paisley Jackson from downtown. She's now 4 for 4 in the half. And off the press, it's going to go out of bounds off Riverton. 35-11, Lady Wolverines. Looking to inbound it, they do to Rosenberg. Gets into Burcham. Burcham now gets it to Webb. Back to Burcham. Burcham brings over midcourt. Drives in, gets it to Rosenberg. She puts it up, no good. Rebound is by Riverton's Jackson with 1:26. She comes over the midcourt stripe. She's at now the top of the key. Going to hand it to Brown. Brown looking to drive in, gets it to Morton. Morton brings it back up top to Jackson. Jackson feeling it. 3. Good! Paisley Jackson. 5 for 5 in the second half. 38-11, Lady Wolverines. Bringing it across is Rommel now. Rommel, they're going to swing it up to Burcham. Burcham looking to drive in. She lost her footing, but may have been some contact there. Let's see who this foul's going to go against. It's going to go against number 22. That is Lexi Taylor. That is her second, team 4th. Inbound is to Rommel. Rommel for 3, no good. Rebound is going to go to the floor. We're going to have a jump ball. It will stay on the I'm running out of things for possession error to be worse than. We've gone to it a bunch, but it'll stay with Jackson. Tyra's going to come out, and Haley Engstrom going to come back in. Inbound, Taylor trying to go for the steal, does get the steal. Taylor gets it Jackson after she brings over midcourt. Going cross court to Morton. Morton going to try and dribble in, shoot from 15. Taylor with the rebound. Gone! $40-11. Stolen away off the press by Morton. Morton into Taylor can't get it, or to Engstrom, puts it up, no good. Was looking for a whistle, couldn't get it. Now as we go to the floor on the rebound attempt, we are going to have a foul. Riverton fouls against 13. That's Engstrom. That's her second, team fifth, though. So we will be shooting. Riverton without their backup point guard, Cammie Paskett, tonight. Don't know why. We haven't seen her tonight, and just now just kind of noticing over. She is not dressed. Tyra's going to come right back in, though, after this first free throw attempt. First one on its way by Hollins, up and good. So that is their first point of the second half. Holland had been 0 for 5. She misses the first one, so now she's now 1 of 7 from the free throw line on the season. Morton with it, brings it over, goes to Engstrom, to Taylor at the free throw line. Looking inside for a little interior passing. Probably would have been better off just driving, but turns the ball over. Only a 5th turnover of the day against Riverton. Comes with 4.8 seconds left in the third. They get it in. They're not going to get a shot off, not even anywhere close to one. And that's the press was just making it where they couldn't even look 10 feet down the floor. So at the end of 3, it's 40-12 in favor of the Lady Wolverines. We'll be right back with the fourth quarter here on KTAK and WYO Today.
We believe that everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Robacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit AtlanticCity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
Wyoming Waste hopes that all Fremont County sports teams dismiss their opponents like Wyoming Waste dismisses your trash. They offer services from roll-off cans, commercial, and residential garbage. Wyoming Waste services Fremont County, Hot Springs County, Washakie County. They are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Please call 307-856-5354 or stop down at the Riverton office, 730 South Broadway. Wyoming Waste wants to wish everyone in Fremont County good luck in their sports this year.
And welcome back. As Connor just pointed out during the break, the Lady Wolverines are on a 23-1 run in the second half here. They will start with the ball. They're, of course, going right to left now. Inbound is the Cloud Horse. Back out to Jackson. Jackson cross court to Leesburg. She has a look at 3. No good. Excuse me. Rebound is by the visitors from Jackson, and we've got a whistle, and it's on Taylor Leesburg. In this press, which is done well, Leesburg, maybe a little youth and inexperience, gets her 4th foul. Coming back in will be Brown. And the fact that she gets a little too aggressive at times. Inbound is to Webb. Webb gets it up to Rhodes. Rhodes will look to start the offense for Jackson. And they're going to turn the ball over. Stolen by Paisley Jackson. She's going to drive down, put it up and good. She's now got 21 on the evening. Stolen right out of the gate. They're in the press, 42-12. They get it over to Brown for Cloud Horse for 2, no good. Rebound by Jackson Hole. And through the defensive pressure, it's going to go out of bounds and be off of Jackson. So you feel good from Paisley Jackson's 6 for 6 now in the second half. Morton with it. Morton dribbles to her right, and she gets grabbed. That foul is going to go against Webb. It'll be her second, team first of the fourth quarter. So you've got Webb, Bosch, Rhodes, Rosenberg, and Holland in the game. Goes to Brown, now up top to Lexi Taylor. Taylor to Morton. Hero going to get ready to check in. They get to Jackson. Could it be? 3, good. Make that 7 for 7 now. 45-12 in favor of the Lady Wolverines. Webb with it, going to her right, goes to Rhodes. Back up top to Webb, now to Rosenberg, now to a backdoor cut by Rhodes. She misses. Rebound by Riverton. Meant to say Riverton's Jackson. Goes to Brown, inside to Cloudhorse. Cloudhorse turns, puts it up, good. And still pressing. And yeah, they're going to get you on that, Morton, and she knew it. They kind of bracketed Webb there. That's going to be Morton's first foul of the day. It'll be the team second. And now Bozer are going to kind of call off the press, it seems, as they will be inbounding down there. Don't blame him. You're up by 35. Webb brings it over, goes over to Rhodes on the right, back up top to Webb. Webb is going to get called for a travel, and it looks like Haley Engstrom took a elbow to the nose, so it will be Taylor coming in for her. And she is she's in pain. So we'll take it with them. 5:54 to go in the fourth. 47-12 in favor of Riverton. We'll be right back on KTAK and WYO Today.
If your vehicle needs repair, you can depend on the crew at Extra Care Auto Repair. They can repair almost anything with wheels, gas, diesel, domestic, or import, and their work is top quality and reliable. Extra Care Auto Repair on North Federal in Riverton.
And welcome back. And now we've got a timeout. It's a full one called by Coach Shockley. So we're coming right back for the inbounds, and I guess we'll go right back away. And we'll be back 47-12 here in the fourth period in favor of Riverton Lady Wolverines. And welcome back to Riverton High School Athletics here on KTAK and WYO Today. We check the Ranger Printer scoreboard. It is the Lady Eagles of Lyman defeating the Thermopolis Lady Bobcats by a score of 42-25. Off the timeout, it's going to be Riverton ball. They swing it over to Brown on the left wing as she's come back in. Over to Morton on the right wing. Now swinging cross court to Jackson. Jackson trapped inside to Taylor. Taylor able to dribble out of it. Was trying to go to Brown. I think Brown was trying to collapse for the rebound, though. She thought Taylor was going to put it up, and the pass goes sailing over Brown's head for the sixth turnover of the day against the Lady Wolverines. 5:27 to play. Webb going cross court, now gets back to Holland, to Hero. Hero puts it up, no foul, and Morton kind of mauled her, but took away the ball too, and Morton comes away with it. For as loose as tight as they were calling in the first half, they ain't calling it tight at all. Morton, Jackson cross court to Brown. Brown gonna lose. It's a bad pass, really. I shouldn't say it's on Brown, and we'll go to the possession error yet again. And with 5 minutes to go, we're getting Tyra, Mathill, Leesburg coming in, and Spradlin as well. That's her first action of the day. So now everybody who is dressed will play for Riverton. 5 minutes to go, 5 points from a running clock, I do believe. Inbound, though, by Jackson. Going to bring it across the timeline. That's block in the game. She's going to turn it over, though. 19 turnovers. Leesburg with it. Leesburg inside to Tyra. Tyra spins, puts it up. Good! Tatum Tyra. She now has 8 on the day. And it's 49-12. And they're going to turn it over to Leesburg. Leesburg to Mathill. Mathill, nice pass to Engstrom, puts it up and good. 51-12. 20 turnovers on the day by Jackson. Still 8 under their normal average. Holland going to bring it up. She's going to get trapped in, Jules. Julian Spradlin is going to get called, I do believe, on the foul here. No, they're not going to call it for her. I thought she ran into her. They're going to call it on Tyra. That is her first. Team third. Hero coming back in for Jackson. His block will come off. Hero going to look to inbound it. Burcham in the game. And she throws it instead right to Tatum Tyra. Spradlin with it. Spradlin trying to go coast to coast. Puts it up. Good! Julian Spradlin. Everybody's in on it, and we're now at a running clock. 53-12. Riverton leads by 41. Rhodes brings it over. Rhodes to Hero. Hero back to Rhodes. Rhodes for 3. Good. And ladies and gentlemen, to give you an idea, 3:46 in the fourth quarter, and Jackson hits their first field goal of the second half. It's 53-15, timeout by Riverton. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back on KTAK and WYO Today.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
The staff and board at the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft show, or showed your livestock, thank you for all your efforts. We'll be moving and grooving next year, so stay tuned.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
And welcome back here to KTAK and WYO Today. 3:46 in the fourth, and yes, your Lady Wolverines lead Jackson Lady Bronx 53-15. Leesburg brings up, gets it to Spradlin. Spradlin to Mathill in the corner, far corner. She's trapped, though, and we're going to get another jump ball possession arrow. I hate the possession arrow. 3:28, and the clock's still running, of course. It will stay with Riverton. Riverton, the first running clock I can remember in a while for them. Brown coming back in and Taylor coming back in. Inbound is to Brown. Winds up throwing a lazy pass that's going to get picked off for turnover number 7. And Hero will now have it for Jackson. Gets it underneath, back out to Hero. Hero looking to drive, tries to get out to Rhodes and throws it away. And, yep, that's going to be a turnover as Burcham was standing out of bounds when she touched it last. These last 2 minutes and 45 seconds going to go quick. Hero coming out now. Inbound is by Taylor to Brown. Gets it to Spradlin. Spradlin brings it over to Mathill. Mathill back up top. Looks to go inside for Brown. Can't do it, and we're going to the ground again, and we're going to get a possession arrow again. This time it'll go over to Jackson. And ladies and gentlemen, we've had enough tied up balls where I've ran out of room to mark them on the circle, on the possession chart. So if we have another jump ball, I have no room to put it there. Rhodes brings it up, goes to Burcham. Burcham looking to bring it down the middle, runs into Brown, and there we go. I have no room for this. Brown able to tie her up. So I guess we'll just mark above it, kind of. So it will go over to Riverton, minute 45 and counting. Clock is only stopping at timeouts by a team now. Riverton able to crack the 40. The lead now 38, but they did crack 40. Mathill with it on the left wing to Brown. Brown driving in, puts it up. Oh, no good, and the bench wanted that one bad. Had it, just went off the back of the rim, then backboard and off. Bringing it up is Jackson Hole. Rhodes, Spradlin tries to step in front of it, and she's going to get whistled. That's going to be her first. Team fourth. Comes with a minute 02 left. And a full timeout with 59.9 seconds left by Coach Shockley. We'll take it with him. It's 53-15. Riverton on top here on KTAK and WYO Today.
Do you need a midday pick-me-up? Lander Coffee Company serves delicious, fresh roasted coffee, tea, and other drinks. Come to think of it, why not start your day with their quick, healthy breakfasts, like one of their famous acai bowls, or maybe a breakfast burrito? Just need a quick snack? They got you. Stop by, fuel up, and enjoy at 1255 Main Street in Lander at the Lander Coffee Company.
Quality in Thermopolis offers great rates, a convenient location, standard room, and family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Quality Inn is proud to support Fremont and Hot Springs County student athletes.
And welcome back. Under a minute play here. Riverton Lady Wolverines dominating 53-15 over Jackson. And immediately after the inbounds, after a full timeout, a block who's come back in is going to dribble it off of her leg and out of bounds. So to go over to Riverton. I think if they try anything really to score, I think they're going to try and get Brown some points. She's the only one, I think, on the team who hasn't scored this year. First time we've seen her, she's played her way up into the lineup, and she's going to try and split a trap in the corner, and there's going to be a foul against number 23. That's her second, only team second, so no free throws here. And the clock, of course, still moving, so this may be the end of it off this inbound. Inbound is to Tyra, back to Taylor. Oh, it's a nice little play. The bench got up. Taylor put it up, and there's going to be a whistle as Taylor missed it. But nice little volleyball-style touch pass from two stalwarts, one of the JV and one of the varsity. So Lexi Taylor will go to the line to shoot two, and the time will end in the middle of her free throw. First one up on its way, good. And they're not even going to give her the second one. So guess that's how it goes. So at the end of the game, it is 54. Connor, did you change the score on that free throw make? Well, it counted, so I don't know why they didn't put it on the scoreboard. It got off before the horn, so 54-15 in favor of the Lady Wolverines. Wow. We'll be right back with the Click It or Ticket post-game show here on WYO Today and KTAK.
Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
For more than 60 years, RTO Point S has been installing quality tires and offering expert vehicle service in Fremont County. With 2 locations on South Federal and West Main in Riverton, RTO Point S is proud to support our Fremont County student athletes.
If you're planning home improvement projects, look no further than Valley Lumber. They provide nothing but the best from lumber, power tools, hardware, paint, plumbing supplies. If you need it, they have it. Valley Lumber at 290 North 2nd Street in Lander.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
And welcome to the Click It or Ticket postgame show here on KTAK and WYO Today. It was an absolute whipping as Riverton Lady Wolverines defeat Jackson Hole by a score of 54-15. Riverton now moves to 3-13 on the season. The Lady Broncos move to 0-13. As we look at here on the Click It or Ticket postgame show, the ledger first on the Lady Bronx side. They only scored 1 point in the third, 3 points in the fourth, 1 field goal, 1 free throw the entire second half. They got outscored 37-4 in the second half. Their leading scorer was Bosch, who had 5 all in the first half. Following that up is Webb with 4, who had all hers in the first half. Then 3 by Rhodes, had that in the second half. Bircham, 2 in the first half, and then Holland, 1 in the second half. For Riverton, your Papa Murphy's player of the game is not going to be your leading scorer, but I'm going to call it the co-Papa Murphy's player of the game because I want to give a shout out to some other folks. But Paisley Jackson finished with 24. She is your co-player of the game, along with Lexi Taylor, who we hadn't seen much of on the offensive end, but she finished with 8. So on the good guy side of the ledger for the Lady Wolverines, Riverton finishes with 24. Lexi Taylor finishes with 8. They are your Papa Murphy's co-players of the game. Tatum Tyra could have been right up there too, finishes with 8. Cloudhorse and Engstrom both finish with 4. 3 points by Leesburg. Jules Spradlin finishes with 2. And with 1 is Timbry Mathill. The play of the game is going to be an entire quarter, and it's going to be for the whole team. The Gatorade Thirst Quencher play of the game, the third quarter. Riverton going on its biggest run in years. The Lady Wolverines outscoring Jackson 23-1. And Paisley Jackson leading the way, going 5 for 5 from the field. She goes 7 for 7 from the field in the second half. So congratulations to the Riverton Wolverines getting one of their most impressive wins in years. Good job, gals. We're real proud of you, and it was a fun game. So now we're going to segue right into, not that, but we're going to segue right into the Hampton Inn pregame show when we come back, and we'll look at the Ranger keys to the game for the upcoming game between the Bronx and the Wolverines here on KTAK and WYO Today.
Overhead Door Company of Riverton and Lander is your premier dealer for quality windows and doors, featuring quality brands like Anderson, Colby, Larson Storm Doors, and more. Overhead Door Company is proud to support our Fremont County student athletes.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. 381 Subs and Salads is the newest addition to Fremont County. They offer salads, sandwiches, ice cream, and Lotus drinks. 381 Subs and Salads is located at 702 East Main Street in Riverton.
Enjoy fresh-made pizza, pasta, calzones, and subs at Peretz, 519 West Main in Riverton. Open for lunch and dinner Monday through Friday. Closed on weekends. Call 857-7306 to order for pickup or delivery with DoorDash. Peretz.
Midway is at an all-out clear-out for the new 2022 campers with the best price guarantee. Midway has financing with no money down, no payments for the rest of the year. Low interest rates on sweet fifth wheel. Dealer incentives up to $25,000 on toy haulers. Top dollar on trade-ins and door-to-door delivery. It's Midway's all-out clear-out. MidwayCampers.com. Midway, when you expect the best.
We're out here at a branding today, and there's a lot of hazards going on, and a lot of times you don't have control of that type of an environment. The agricultural industry has a lot of hazards in it. We jump in a vehicle, we run down the road 5 miles, 10 miles, and most accidents happen within 10 miles of where you live. And so there's really no excuse not to wear your seatbelt. Even though it is a short distance, you need to wear your seatbelt in order to preserve your health and your family's well-being at the end of the day. The seatbelt is a decision you make individually, and you're in control of that. So there's not a lot of excuses for not wearing your seatbelt.
And welcome to the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show here on WYO Today and KTAK. We are going into the Riverton Ranger keys to the game now. And for Riverton, they're facing the 3-9 Jackson Brocs. Is to not overlook at a desperate team looking for their first or big win. They did so in Rock Springs. Rock Springs was a team desperate for a win, and in one of those, they just wanted it more, which usually means they put forth more effort. So that's going to be the key. The other key of the game, as we see here, we know that Hunter Houck was a game-time decision. I don't see him. So he is obviously still sick and under the weather. We wish him the best, and we will see how that comes out. It's going to be key to defending the post is going to be guys stepping up. So that's going to do it for the Ranger keys of the game. We'll be right back with the Sutherland starting lineups here on KTAK and WYO Today.
Embrace comfort throughout the seasons with Northern Arapahoe Propane and Solid Waste. Proudly rooted in the local community, supporting Fremont County year-round. Your preferred supplier serving enrolled and non-enrolled members. For more information, call 307-463-4185.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at Du Bois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
And welcome back to the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show. It is time for the Sutherland starting lineups. First for the 3-9 Jackson Bronx, coached by Bo Sheets, coached by Matt Elliott. Number 1, Seb Bruner, Number 5, A.J. Fowler. Number 21, Andrew Hanna. Number 23, Mason Borchardt. And number 24, Gavin Keelan. And for your Riverton Wolverines, it is a senior number 1, Derek DeVries. A senior guard number 2, Ty Sheets. A senior forward number 4, Drevin Monroe. A senior point guard, number 12, Parker Paxson. And a 6'2" junior, Eli Lucas. The Wolverines, of course, coached by Bo Sheets. That's going to do it for the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show. We'll be right back with the tip-off here on KTAK.
When you purchase your car, do you know if you got the best payment possible? The answer is probably no. Oftentimes, your loan is packed with additional charges that can drive your monthly payment higher than it should be, costing you thousands of dollars more for your car. Hi, this is Patty, and here is your second chance to get the payment you deserve. Visit Atlantic City Federal Credit Union today for a courtesy loan review. We've helped our members save money by refinancing their vehicle with us. Now it's your turn. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
Tip-off is won by Drevin Monroe. He gets to Parker Paxson. You're listening to KTAK and YO Today's coverage of Riverton Wolverine basketball. DeVries with it. Gets over to Monroe up the top of the key. Nice to have him back. Hands it Lucas. Lucas drives in from the elbow. Puts it up. Good. Just silky smooth at times is Eli Lucas. Coming back down. Bruner's going to bring it down. He's going to get it to Borchardt, who's going to look inside. And it's going to be blocked, but picked up on the rebound by Fowler. He puts it up and good. The miss was by Keelan. Fowler got it back, got the offensive glass, and it's tied at 2 with 7:10 to go in the first. Getting to Lucas. Lucas going to drive the paint, puts up a runner. No good. Rebound comes away to Bruner. He'll bring it up over the timeline. He's at the top of the key, gets it over to Keelan. Keelan now coming up top. Now goes back to Bruner on the right wing. Bruner gets a screen by Hanna. Gets it back over to Fowler. Swinging it around. They're going to get the Keelan for open 3. No good. Rebound is by Monroe. Looking to push things. They quickly get it up to Lucas. He goes in, and he goes down hard. They're going to call a foul on, I do believe, 23. Getting him with the body. That would be against Borchardt. And that is exactly what they're going to call. That's his first, team first. It'll send Lucas to the line. Now, that is one area that the junior does not do well. He's at 42%, but he hits his first one. Second one on the way, hit that one too. Get a chance to start. And he's 2 for 2 from the line. Riverton leads 4-2, 6:28 and counting to play in the first quarter. Bruner brings it over the timeline. Now he just kind of picks up his dribble. Now going to his right, looking for Hanna. They're going to swing it all the way around. They get it over to the left corner of Borchardt. He misses the 3, but put back by Fowler. Second offensive rebound that resulted in points for him. And we're tied up. Quickly coming all the way down is Paxson. Puts up a kind of an off-balance shot. No good. Jackson with the rebound. Bronx looking for a 3. Nope, he's going to pull it back down is Keelan. He's going to drive in. They're going to get inside. Spin. Good by Borchardt. Jackson Hole with their, unable to, gets their first lead of the day. First lead change, 6-4 in favor of the Bronx. Lucas with it on the left wing. Up top to Monroe. Gets it to DeVries. DeVries a long 3, no good. Rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got height. They go for a long pass, but it's too long and goes out of bounds, just out of the reach of Hanna. They got some height here for the Bronx. Hanna with some height. Borchardt got a little bit of height, and then, of course, Keelan has some height as well. Brody Dale going to come in for Lucas now. Brody Dale's first action of the day. Brody Dale sporting a new haircut. Thought we might not notice, but we do. Dale brings over the top line, gets it to Paxton on the right. He's guarded by Bruner. He tries to drive in. They quickly come with the help defense, and he has to pass out to DeVries. DeVries dribbles over a screen, shoots a three, badly misses. Rebound by Jackson. 5:05 to play in the first. 6-4 Bronx. Bruner looking to drive, gets a lane, and they're going to get Derek DeVries on a reach. 2 shots here. The foul is going against Derek DeVries. It's his first, team first. It'll send Sepp Bruner to the line. He is an 81% free throw shooter. First one on its way up and good. 7-4 in favor of Jackson. Second one on its way. Good. Again, you don't get a whole lot better than getting an 80% from the free throw line in high school. We've seen Paxton did a little bit better than that in previous years. This year he's right at the 80% mark. They can drive into Paxton, gets to DeVries, in and out, no good. DeVries having a hard time. He cannot buy a bucket. He's 0 for 3 today. Bruner with it, brings it up. They get it over to Keelan. Keelan looks inside for Hannah. He turns, puts it up, no good. But I think we're going to have our first foul of the day against Drevin Monroe. Nope, it's against Malachi Smith, who's checked in. Both of them there. It's his first, team second. First one is put up by Hannah, no good. Hannah on the season only a 37% free throw shooter, so he is very uncomfortable with that. He misses the second one as well. Rebound by Riverton. Dale with it, goes to DeVries. DeVries going to look to drive, I would believe. He instead hands it off to Paxton. Paxton to Dale. Dale looking to drive baseline. Back out to Paxton. Paxton up top to DeVries. Good defense here. DeVries going to drive to Monroe. Monroe looking to go baseline, gets double teamed. Great defense here by the Bronx. Back up top to Dale. Dale, no look here. Has to get it back out to DeVries. 4:02 left in the first quarter. And now defense ringing out from the folks who traveled from Jackson. DeVries with it, over to Monroe. And offense being the respond. Monroe going to put it up. No good, but he's fouled. Fouls against number 24. That is Keelan. That is his first, team second. It'll send Drevin Monroe to the line where he's only 56% on the year. First one up and good. Makes it 8-5. Sheets is going to come in for Paxton. Monroe with the second one on the way. No good. So remain 8-5 with 3:45 to play in the first. Not third, Lord. Bruner going to bring it up. Looking to work off a screen. Had a great idea as he was looking for a backdoor, kind of a pick and roll from Hannah. And lucky for Hannah that DeVries got his hand on the ball after Hannah had touched it. So to go out of bounds over to Riverton. Monroe going to come out now. We've got DeVries, Sheets, Dale, Smith, and Lucas. They're going to swing it around. Bruner going to shoot a three. No good. Rebound by Malachi Smith. Riverton gets it to Dale. Dale's going to try and push the action. Now he's going to look to drive. Kicks out to Lucas. Lucas drives into the paint, puts a floater up. No good. Trying to go for the rebound himself. Cannot get it. And rebound comes away to Jackson. Jackson quickly up to Fowler. Back to Bruner. Now looking in the post. Gets it into Hannah. Hannah puts it up. No good. Good defense by Malachi. He's able to save it to Dale. Lucas drives in, dishes out to DeVries. 8-5, still 2:50 to play in the first. DeVries looking to drive, picks up his dribble, throws it to a spot where no one's at. Luckily, both Lucas and Dale were able to run for it and track it down. Dale now going to his right to DeVries. DeVries driving in. Has to kick it back out to to Lucas. Lucas drives in, is blocked by Keelan, but it's going to go out off of Keelan. Parker Paxson coming back in for DeVries. The height right now and how they're utilizing it, how the Bronx are utilizing it, causing a lot of pain. Inbound to Paxson in the corner. Paxson thought about going baseline. Now he's going to dribble up the wing. Now going to think about going in. He's going to shoot a three. Good! Parker Paxton ties it up. Parker said, hey, if I can't find a driving lane, I know what I'm good at. But quickly down floor, they get it to Hanna. He puts up a 2, no good. Got his own rebound, put it up, no good. Riverton comes away with it. And of all people in that sea of height, Parker Paxson gets to Lucas. Lucas going to drive baseline, was going to go up, and they're going to get a foul. Foul is against number 24. That's Keelan. That's his second, team third. Ilson, Lucas to the line. He's not great on the year, but he is 2 for 2 today. And as soon as we say that, he misses the first. Drevin Monroe going to come in for Malachi Smith now. Keelan's going to come out, and Kana is going to come in for the Bronx. Second one on its way, no good. He missed them both. So it remains tied at 8, minute 52 and counting left in the first quarter. Bruner with it. Going to drive down, dishes it out to Borchardt. Borchardt drives into the paint. Now he's stuck. He has turned, he fires, no good. And Parker Paxton again with the rebound. Paxton brings it up top of the key, now gets it back up to Dale. Minute 30 to go in the first. Dale to Lucas on the right wing. Lucas to Paxton up top. He's going to shoot a long 3, no good. Way with the rebound comes Bruner as he'll bring it over the timeline. Minute 14 to play. He's going to shoot a 3. And boy, he just looked right in Paxton's face as he hit that one. 11-8 in favor of the Bronx. He did exactly what Parker's known to do. Just take it and shoot it. And drained it. Paxton to Lucas. Lucas in the paint. Blocked again. Rebound by Sheets. Sheets going to drive in. And the fans of Jackson can be as upset as they want because they think, I'm guessing they think it's just hands. He got him with the hip. That's the second against Borchardt. You can get it clean with the hands, but you cannot lean in with the body, and that's exactly what they did to Ty there. Ty will go to the line to shoot 2. He misses the front end. Ty was at one point in time a high 70% free throw shooter. He's kind of fallen down on that. He's now at 69%. And it's been a rough year for him offensively. Of course, we know his struggles from the field at times. Those have gotten a little bit better. Second one on its way, and they missed the second one too. Cannot miss your free throws. Want to defend home court. 47 seconds left in the first. They quickly get it up to Kana, who's open for 3. Puts it up, no good. And on the rebound, we're going to have a foul. Foul is against Fowler. His first, team 5th. It will send Brody Dale is the aggrieved party. It'll send Dale to the line. Riverton having a hard time from the free throw line right now. And Brody Dale only 53%. First one on its way, no good. Brody gonna look to redeem himself, make it a 2-point game here. Second one on the way, no good. Rebound comes away to Borchardt. Gonna get to Bruner. Bruner brings over the timeline, looks to break down Parker, dishes it out. Now they're running a little bit of weave. He goes to the elbow, does Borchardt, he drains a 15-footer. 13-8. Quickly coming down is Paxton. Paxton's gonna put it up, good. Paxton now with 5, gets it back to a 3-point game, 13-10. 10 seconds left in the quarter. Bruner with it up towards half court. Bruner looking for a lob, gets it inside, and we're going to get a foul. He got it inside on a nice pass to Hannah. Foul is going to go against Ty Sheets. That's his first. Third team foul. So not a bad foul with 13.7 seconds, or 3.7 seconds left. And they let Bruner just sneak in the back door there amongst all the tall guys. And nobody was on him, and he put it up and in. So at the end of the first, not how we want it. It's 15-10 in favor of Jackson Hole. We'll be right back with the second quarter here on Wire Today and KTAK.
Riverton's Hampton Inn and Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference.
Apologize to Teton Therapy. We'll get him back. Next commercial break. It is going to be inbounded by Jackson as they'll start the second quarter. They're in their black with orange numbering. And Riverton in the same as the girls, the white with red numbering. And we're going to get a foul on the floor. This one against Drevin Monroe, I do believe. It is. That's his first. Need to watch those fouls on him. Of course, Hunter Houck, as we were told earlier, sick, so he is out for the day. He is out of this game, not even dressed. He was a game-time decision, we are told. Bruner looking to inbound, gets it inbound to Hannah. Hannah looking to drive in, gets in, puts it up, and no good. But he will be fouled. And unfortunately, I have a feeling that is going to go against Monroe, his second. It is against Monroe. That is his second. He will now come out, and Malachi Smith will come back in. The first one on its way, no good. Second one going to be on its way. He's not a great free throw shooter, but he hits that one. And it's now 16-10 in favor of, don't want to open Microsoft everything. 16-10, bringing down his Paxson. He's going to drive, puts a shot up, no good, but he's fouled. It's going against Bruner. It's his first, team first, second quarter. It'll send Paxson to the line. He's got 5 points on the day. First one on his way and good. (16-11). Second one on its way. Looks good, is good. 16-12. 7:36 left in the second. Bruner going to bring it over on the far side. Bruner looking to drive. Does so. Kicks it out to an open look for Borchardt. No good. And Lucas, this is what you get sometime with Eli Lucas. He, in an attempt to block it, lost control kind of where his body was and came down on Borchardt. So Borchardt will go to the line to shoot 3 shots. First one on its way, good. Borchardt on the year, only 53% from the line, but that one was pretty. Second one, pure. And finally, the third one on its way. That's the only one that misses. Rebound by Ty Sheets. So 18-12, back up to a 6-point lead for the Bronx. DeVries now with it, looking to drive, looking for his first points. Drives, puts it up, good! Riverton needed that. Second leading scorer of the team, puts in his first 2 of the day, 18-14. Zuber gonna get open, Bruner open, 3, no good. Sep, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's S-E-B. I'm used to Zeb or Sep, but Seb. There we go, Seb Bruner. Ball's going to go out of bounds after his missed 3, and it's going to be last touched by Riverton. 6:58 to play in the first half. Inbound is to Kana, who's come back in. He's going to get it out to Fowler for 3, no good. Rebound is by Riverton. DeVries will bring it up. He likes to drive in these situations. He does, but he gets cut off, gets it to Malachi Smith. Malachi Smith from 17 feet off of a screen, no good. Not really his shot. And Jackson comes away with it. Riverton with a steal, though. Second turnover of the day against Jackson. Sheets looking to drive in. Now has to come back out. Now he's dribbled into trouble. Gets it out to Lucas. Gets it to Paxson. Paxson for 3. He's fouled. So 2 really not smart plays in a very short period of time by both defenses. That foul is going against Bruner. That's his second. It's team second. That guy is the team second. That guy is the team third. So team third. I'm missing one there. Paxson, first one on its way, no good. Paxson now 2 for 3 on the day from the free throw line. Second one's on its way, good. And Cox is now going to come in for Malachi Smith. This is Cox's first action. Parker's next one on the way. The third one is good. So he's now 4 for 5 on the day. And Riverton's back within 2, 18-16. Dale checking in as well. So you got Dale, Paxson, Lucas, DeVries, and Cox in the game. Bruner's going to bring it over the timeline. Gets it, and they get it inside to Borchardt. He's going to put it up. No good. Might have been partially blocked, actually, because it didn't draw any iron. Paxson comes away with it with 5:55 to play in the half. Goes to Lucas. Lucas to DeVries. Backing out is Derek. Derek now looking to drive, looking to tie things up. Goes inside, just not enough on it. Misses. He's now 1 for 5 on the day. Jackson coming back, looking to break, now slows things up. Bruner almost deflected and stolen by Dale, but it gets his pass completed and back to him from Keelan. Going cross court for Fowler, now looking inside. Cox trying to body him. They're going to swing outside. They're going to get it out to Bruner. Bruner's going to drive, and just one of those interior paint pass things that you guys know I don't like. And it's going to go out of bounds. A turnover. Turnover number 3. Riverton without a true turnover today. Sheets coming back in, as is Malachi Smith. Don't know, they had a towel out on the floor, I think maybe a wet spot, and the ref was talking to him. So Brody Dale will look to inbound here. Ty Sheets coming right back in for DeVries. And now we've got all sorts of discussion. Sheets is not happy with this ref. They're talking about a substitution. Now Derek, they're saying he has to come back in. They're saying he didn't check in properly. So Sheets will wait. Coach Sheets not happy. Ty will wait to check back in. Dale will bring it over the timeline with 5:10 to go. Riverton within 2. Dale spins, lays it up. Good! Brody Dale ties it up. 18-18, 5 minutes to go. Bruner gets a nice screen, nice pick and roll there, but he didn't see the roll. They get back to Bruner. Bruner for 3, no good. Rebound is going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Eli Lucas. Now Sheets is going to come in, but now to throw everybody off, he's going to come in for Parker Paxson instead of Derek DeVries, who he was coming in for originally. So be Jackson ball tied up here 18 with 4:49 in the half. Borchardt's going to inbound it, get it to Bruner. Bruner now back up top to Keelan. Keelan over to Borchardt. Borchardt looking to drive, gets it to Bruner. Bruner going to shoot a floater, good. Jackson's going to call full timeout with 4:36 left in the second quarter. We'll be right back. It is 20-18 Jackson here on WYO Today and KTAK.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com, we're out there.
And welcome back, 2018 timeout there by Coach Elliott of Jackson. Parker getting a little extended break. They have him ready to check in. He did not check in until the ball was inbounded. So, because he wants to get that extra 10, 20 seconds he can get here probably before the next dead ball. Lucas going to drive in, lets go an awfully looking, ugly looking floater. No good, and Bruner comes away with it. And Bruner's going to turn it over. Getting a little sloppy with the ball there is Jackson. Dale has it. Dale drives in the free throw line, goes to Ty Sheets. Ty Sheets looking to drive, puts it up, blocked. Rebound by Lucas. And they'll reset things by getting it out to Derek DeVries. 3:58 to play in the second quarter. Been a tight one. Dale gonna put one up. A little floater, no good. Rebound by Sheets. They get out to DeVries for 3, no good. Away comes Jackson with it. Derek unable to buy anything right now. Has 2 points on the day. Looking to drive in. Is this going to be a charge? Yes, it is! Ty Sheets draws the contact. And that's got to be scary with Hannah coming down on top of you. So it'll be against Hannah. It's team fourth. Paxson coming back in. He comes in for Lucas. Inbound is to Dale. Right now, your Riverton Wolverines are Malachi Smith, Derek DeVries, Ty Sheets, Parker Paxson, Brody Dale. Dale goes to the left of top of the key, then hands to Derek DeVries. Derek DeVries looking to get in the low post, does so, gets stopped, and then he throws it away. And Jackson's going to grab it, come all the way down with it is Borchardt. He's going to miss, but he will go to the line. Not a bad foul. Liked it to have been a little bit more forceful maybe, so he didn't get the shot up, but it was no good nonetheless. Unfortunately, that's the second foul against Ty Sheets. Borchardt, not a good free throw shooter on the year, but he is 2 for 3 today. First one on its way, no good. Jackson Barise. Barise is coming in. He's going to come in for the first time today. He's coming in for Hannah. Borchardt will have his second one on the way here. It's on its way, and it's good. Extends the lead to 3, 21-18 in favor of Jackson. Dale going to Paxson, way away from the basket, goes back to Smith. Paxson looking to drive, now hands it off to DeVries. DeVries does drive. He's in the paint, turnaround, no good. Rebound by Jackson. 2:49 to play. They quickly get it into the paint, which is where they want to be. Missed by Borchardt. Rebound by Riverton. They get to Dale. Dale for 3, no good. No offensive rebound's going to happen there. Rebound by Jackson. 2.5 to play in the first half. And what are we going to get here? We're going to get a block against Derek DeVries. And I kind of expected that because he was a little bit out of position and went hip on hip. Nope, it's going to be against Eli Lucas. And Derek looks just as shocked because I think Derek was trying to draw the charge. So Lucas, it's his second, team 5th. It'll send Bruner to the line, who's shooting 80% from the free throw line on the year. Hits the first one. Second one on its way. Good. Back out to a 5-point lead with 2:26 to play in the half. Riverton really struggling on the offensive end, and no second chances as they're dwarfed, height-wise. It's not by a lot, but there's a lot of guys taller than a lot of guys. Paxson out to DeVries. DeVries going to shoot a 3, doesn't even look good. Might have been partially blocked, but Derek is not on right now. He's as far away from on as possible. Shot is by Fowler from 3. He misses. Derek does get the rebound, though. They'll get it up to Blake Gantenbein, who's checked in for the first time today. Out to Dale, over to Paxson. Paxson for 3, no good. Rebound is by Paxson. Gets out to Dale for 3. Good! Brody Dale, a much-needed jolt of offense in the Lander game. Puts a 3 in now, and it's back to a 2-point game. 23-21. Jackson Bronx on top. They get it to Barisi. Barisi gets it back over to Keelan. Keelan brings it up top. Now they're going to swing it over to Bruner on the right wing. Minute 23, minute 22 and a half. And we're going to get a moving screen against Barisi, and that was probably one of the easier calls of the day for these refs. They've called a lot of them, granted, in both games, but he never actually came set to set the screen to try and pop Bruner open. So now we're having discussions of where to inbound the ball between the referees. It'll be Riverton's ball. Chance to tie it or take the lead. They have not led since in the first quarter. And midway through the first, Paxson drives in, stops from 15, no good. Rebound is by Jackson. Bruner going to bring over the timeline. We have 1 minute to play in the half. Looking to drive on Dale. A little bit of push off, but no harm, no foul, really. And they're going to go up. He misses, does Bruner. Fight for the rebound. We're going to get a foul against Jackson. That foul is going to go against Keelan. That's his 3rd, team 5th. It was on the rebound. So it will send Derek DeVries to the line. Derek on the season, of course, is 73%. And he's had a hard time from the field, so it'd be nice to get these two, get a little confidence back in the young man. He hits the first. That's his 3rd point of the day. And he brings that lead down to just 1 point for Jackson. Chance to tie it here for the quarterback and All-State guard. It's on its way. It's good. We are tied, 23-23, been tied twice, well, 3 times if you count 0, and we've had 1 lead change. Bruner looking to break down Dale. Back to Bruner, he goes inside, almost loses it, doesn't lose it, does Hannah. Hannah looking to drive, puts it up, and 1. Foul is going against number 1, Derek DeVries. That's his 2nd. Team 6th, but They're well over the limit now as well. But it was a shooting foul, so trying to do the old-fashioned three-point play. Hannah puts it up, and good. Again, not a great free throw shooter, but he was there. So it's back out to 3. Substituting for Fowler, they're going to bring in Van for the first time, is Jackson. They're also going to bring in Ward for the first time, it looks like. So trying to save some fouls. Inbound is to Paxson with 34 seconds left. Deficit is 3 here in the first half. Paxson brings over the line, goes over to Gantenbein on the right wing. Gantenbein to Malachi Smith. Malachi Smith looks to drive, kicks out to Gantenbein for 3. No good by Blake Gantenbein, and Jackson will get the rebound with 17 seconds left. And they are perfectly content to slowly bring it over the line. Bruner now just crossing the timeline with 9 seconds left. Bruner looking to go to his left, 6 seconds left. He's going to shoot a 3, looks off target, is off target. Rebound is by Jackson. They put it up. Duskana, he misses, and that will be the half. So it is 26-23 at half in favor of Jackson. We will be right back with the United States Marine Corps halftime show here on KTAK and WYO Today.
Bailey's Enterprises is a proud sponsor of Riverton Wolverines football. For over 50 years, Bailey's has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service and to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey, go Wolverines. Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
Wind River Family and Community Healthcare has clinics located in Arapahoe, Ethity, and Riverton. We provide family medical services along with dental, optometry, behavioral health, physical and occupational therapy, and more. Our in-house lab and pharmacy at all locations make for a one-stop primary healthcare center for your healthcare needs. Wind River Family and Community Healthcare is striving for a stronger, healthier community because Wind River cares. More information can be found at windrivercares.com.
And welcome back to KTAK and WYO Today. Sorry, like I said, I was sick earlier, and I can tell my voice starting to go. I'll give it a good rest tonight and hopefully be ready for Star Valley and Riverton tomorrow. At the half, it is 26-23 in favor of the visiting Bronx from Jackson Hole. They outscored Riverton 14-10 in the first quarter. Riverton outscored them 13-12 in the second, and here we are at 26-23. You are listening to the United States Marine Corps halftime show, the few, the proud, the Marines. And as we go to the ledger, leading all scores, first on the Jackson side, but leading all scores is Bruner with 11. Then Borchardt with 7, and Fowler and Hannah each with 4. On the Riverton side of things, leading all Riverton scores is Parker Paxton with 9. He has not had a field goal since the first quarter, though. Brody Dale has 5. Derek DeVries with 4. Struggling from the field, but able to nail his free throws. Lucas has 4. And Monroe has 1. As far as turnover outlook, both teams, especially Riverton, but both teams taking good care of the ball. Only 4 turnovers by Jackson. Only 1 by Riverton in the half. Now, as far as fouls go, the only guy in any real trouble as far as an individual goes is Keelan with 3. Joining him is Bruner and Borchardt with 2, and then Barisi, Hanna, and Fowler each have 1 for the Bronx. Now, I will say that I do believe Riverton's in more of a foul trouble situation, even not having anybody with 3, and the fact they're already missing one of their key defenders. The key to the Riverton post game, especially against teams with height, which is pretty much everybody they face is taller, is being able, as Coach Sheets has said time and time again, is being able to, the defense starts before they ever get the ball. Once they get the ball, that play's over. You've already kind of lost. So 2 great front men are Drevin Monroe and Hunter Houck. Drevin Monroe has 2 fouls. Doesn't sound awful, but when you consider that there's no Hunter Houck, he is out sick, it makes it a little more devastating. Or a little more, not devastating, let's say concerning. But Monroe has 2, DeVries also has 2, Lucas has 2, and Sheets has 2. Clocking in with 1 is Malachi Smith. And now we kind of know why Sheets, they were holding him in the fourth quarter, it seemed, of the JV game, because they were going to need him. And they need him actually to do a little bit more, do a little bit like he did last game. So hopefully he'll be able to do that. So, again, here on the United States Marine Corps Halftime Show, it is 26-23. We want to thank Staff Sergeant McKeon and the recruiters here in Fremont County for sponsoring this halftime show. If you are interested in talking about serving, got a family member talking about serving, or just have questions about the Marines, stop by, say hello. Great guys up there. They'll be more than willing to answer your questions and relieve any concerns. So we'll be right back here on KTNK and Why Today with the third quarter.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
We believe that everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Robacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit AtlanticCity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
Wyoming Waste hopes that all Fremont County sports teams dismiss their opponents like Wyoming Waste dismisses your trash. They offer services from roll-off cans, commercial, and residential garbage. Wyoming Waste services Fremont County, Hot Springs County, Washakie County. They are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Please call 307-856-5354 or stop down at the Riverton office, 730 South Broadway. Wyoming Waste wants to wish everyone in Fremont County good luck in their sports this year.
If your vehicle needs repair, you can depend on the crew at Extra Care Auto Repair. They can repair almost anything with wheels, gas, diesel, domestic, or import, and their work is top quality and reliable. Extra Care Auto Repair on North Federal in Riverton. You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
The staff and board at the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft show, or showed your livestock, thank you for all your efforts. We'll be moving and grooving next year, so stay tuned.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Do you need a midday pick-me-up? Lander Coffee Company serves delicious, fresh roasted coffee, tea, and other drinks. Come to think of it, why not start your day with their quick, healthy breakfasts, like one of their famous acai bowls, or maybe a breakfast burrito? Just need a quick snack? They got you. Stop by, fuel up, and enjoy at 1255 Main Street in Lander at the Lander Coffee Company.
And welcome back to WYO Today and KTAK. It's time for the third quarter. Riverton comes into the half, trailing 26-23 to the Jackson Bronx. It will be Riverton basketball. They will be going right to left on your radio dial here. They'll start off with their same guys who started. Lucas actually going to drive in. He scored the first points. He's actually going to miss this one, though. And it will go over on the rebound to the visitors from Jackson. I just blanked out there for a second. Fowler going to drive in. He puts up a 2. Good. Now back out to a 5-point lead. Looking to drive in again. Who missed that one, Connor? Is it Parker?
I think.
Parker with a miss on that one. I'd look down to write it down. And immediately coming back down is Hannah. He returns the favor by missing a layup. They get it to Derek DeVries now. Derek drives in the post. He turns the ball over, only the second of the day, but kind of critical timing. Jackson looking to drive. They run over him, and they're going to get him again. They're going to get Lucas again, trying to set up for the charge and sticking the hip out. And he's got to know sometimes you can't get that, and they don't need him with 3 fouls right now, and he's got them. It'll be a first-team foul. It will send Borchardt to the line to shoot 2 shots. First one on its way and good. 6-point lead, and Malachi Smith will come back in. Borchardt going to shoot the second one. On its way, in and out, no good. Rebound by Smith. Riverton trails by 6. 7:02 to play in the third quarter. DeVries, 4 points on the day with the ball, goes to Paxton, almost threw it away. Paxton has to reach out and grab it. Paxton looking to drive to Malachi Smith in the corner. Now out to Ty Sheets. Ty Sheets drives in from the wing, tries to put up a floater. Good. Ty Sheets with his first points of the game. Pulls it back to 29-25. They're going to swing it around. Keelan with it. Keelan looking to drive, puts it up. No good, just put it up too hard. Drevin Monroe with the rebound. Keelan with no points on the day. DeVries now with it as he brings it over the timeline. Goes to Sheets. Sheets looking to drive baseline. Does. Comes out the other end. Gets it to Paxton. Paxton drives in. Shoots from 10 feet. No good, but he's fouled. Foul is going against Bruner. That's his team's first of the third quarter, but his third, so something to watch. Paxton going to the line. First one on its way. Good. Paxton now with 10 on the day. He is also 4 for 5, 5 for 6 now from the free throw line. Make that 5 for 7. 3-point game, 29-26. Quickly up court is Jackson. They got it to Bruner. Bruner over to Keelan. Keelan on the wing. Keelan brings it up top. Now goes back to Bruner. Bruner thought about a 3. Now decides to drive. Puts up a spinner. Up and good. Back out to a 5-point game. 31-26, 5:50 to go. Paxson to Drevin Monroe. Bruner now has 13, by the way. Gets up top to DeVries for three. Good! Derek DeVries hits his first from downtown and his second field goal of the day. Quickly, though, Jackson right back. 31-29. They've got it to Borchardt. He spins, turns, fires. No good. Rebound by DeVries. DeVries bringing it down. Thought about driving in, didn't. Hands off to Paxson. Paxson for a long two. Good. Tied up again. Fourth tie of the day. Closest we've been is tying it up. We've been unable to three other times to get over the hump and retake the lead for the first time since the first quarter. Swinging around, Keelan with it now. On the left wing, brings up out, goes to Bruner. Bruner has an open look at three. No good. Hits the top of the backboard, so it's out of bounds. And it will go over to Riverton. Brody Dale coming in now. He's going to come in for Ty Sheets. Substitution also coming in for Jackson is going to be Barese. And Blake Gantbine is also going to come in and check into the game. So Dale going to bring over the timeline with 4:51 in the third. Gets a screen from Monroe. Shoots from 17. Good! Brody Dale. Lead change. Finally, Riverton takes the lead, 33-31. Bruner with it, looking to tie it back up. Spins. He's stuck in the paint. He just throws it away. DeVries with it, going all the way down. Try to get it to Gantenbein. Has to throw it out to Dale. Dale steps in. Oh, Drevin Monroe, all sorts of chaos, but the good part is DeVries winds up with it, then gets it out to Paxson. Paxson looking to drive, does so. Puts it up, no good. Just got a little too wild there. Did Parker. Looking to come back down the floor. They're going to have a wide open Fowler for three. No good. Rebound by Dale. Dale going to try and go coast to coast. Puts it up. No good. No call. That's surprising. And away comes Jackson with it. Dale just runs in the screen of hand. Bruner stops, pops from 15. No good. Chaotic action here. Dale to DeVries after the Riverton rebound. DeVries for three. No good. Rebound by Jackson. 3:34 to go. We're stuck here at 33-31 in favor of Riverton in the third quarter. Borchardt tries to slow things down. Brings up. They get to Hannah. To Barese, now to Bruner. Bruner uses a screen, picks up his dribble, throws cross-court wildly to Fowler, kind of a floater. Back across his body, gets it to Barese. Barese looking to drive. Dale steps in front of it and takes it away, and wisely will hold up, gets it to Paxson, out to Gantenbein. Gantenbein looking to drive, and Gantenbein just throws it to nobody, but DeVries able to track, not DeVries, excuse me, Drevin Monroe able to track it down, gets it back to Dale. Dale kind of backs things down, out and says, okay, I'm a senior, let's settle this. To DeVries, down to Monroe on the extended elbow at three-point line. He dribbles in, shoots from 17. No good. DeVries with the rebound, shoots from 15. No good. Rebound by Jackson. 2:34 in the third. Bruner brings it up, gets it over to Fowler on the right wing. Fowler picks up his dribble and passes to Hannah. Hannah looks to drive in, now kicks it back out to Borchardt. Borchardt going cross-court to Bruner. Now over to Borchardt. Borchardt going to drive. Nope, he's going to pick up from 17 and nails it. We're tied again. 33-33. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Paxson's going to bring it over, and Coach Sheets wants a timeout. My guess is probably to settle things. It's going to be a full timeout with 1:58 in the third. We'll take it with them. It's tied at 33 here on KTAK and WIO Today.
Quality in Thermopolis offers great rates, a convenient location, standard room, and family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Quality Inn is proud to support Fremont and Hot Springs County student athletes. Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for family fun night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
And welcome back to Riverton High School Athletics here on KTAK and WYO Today. We're going to check the Ranger Printer scoreboard real quick. Final from Lander Valley. The Lander Valley Tigers boys team falls to Powell 65-53. Lander was able to pull within 10, but Powell didn't miss down the stretch from the charity stripe and remains unbeaten. Riverton and Jackson here tied at 33. Out of the timeout by Coach Sheets. Riverton with the ball. They go to to Paxton in the corner. He has to dish out to DeVries. DeVries driving in down the elbow, puts up a layup, up and good. Riverton reclaims the lead here. 35-33, minute 34 left in the third. Fowler with it for Jackson. Swings it over to Hannah. Hannah looking inside, and Malachi Smith steps right up front, jumps up and grabs out of the air. Riverton looking to break. They get to Paxton. Paxton for three. No good. Rebound by Jackson. Jackson's Kana, they look inside, and whoa, what a steal by Ty Sheets. And the Coach Elliott's furious. Sheets to DeVries. DeVries on the left wing, looking to drive in, goes to Paxton. Paxton guarded by Hannah. I can't decide if that's a mismatch or not, depending on where they are on the floor. Paxton trying to show, drives in, dishes out to Dale. Dale to Sheets. Sheets goes to the free throw line, shoots from 15. Good! Ty Sheets. Ty Sheets now with 4. Riverton up 37-33. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Bringing it over is Kana. Kana gets it over to Keelan. Keelan, cross court to Fowler. Fowler on the right wing, dribbles towards the top of the key, then dishes it off to Hannah. Hannah drives in, and blocked by Malachi Smith! Malachi Smith with the block. Paxton brings it down, gets it to DeVries. They're going to leave him open for three. No, they're not. He was willing to take it, even though the standard Sheets protocol says last shot. 10 seconds left in the quarter. DeVries drives in, blocked. What are we going to get? And I think the same thing that haunted Eli Lucas, which is the hip. DeVries able to kind of get over. The hip got stuck out. Outside of that, it would have been good. Fowler with the foul. It's only the team's second. Nobody's really fouled a whole lot. The fouls have really cut down, even though they weren't that bad. DeVries will go to the line. He's going to look for point number 10 right here. He hits it. (38-33). Drevin Monroe coming back in, as well as Blake Gantenbein coming back in. DeVries going the line. Second shot. Miss. He's now 3 of 4 on the day. 5-point lead with 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Bruner looking to drive. Nicely done. They get it into Keelan. He puts up a shot. Just a nice last-second play. And after 3, it is 38-35. We've got a good one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on KTAK and WYO Today.
For more than 60 years, RTO Point S has been installing quality tires and offering expert vehicle service in Fremont County. With 2 locations on South Federal and West Main in Riverton, RTO Point S is proud to support our Fremont County student athletes.
If you're planning home improvement projects, look no further than Valley Lumber. They provide nothing but the best from lumber, power tools, hardware, paint, plumbing supplies. If you need it, they have it. Valley Lumber at 290 North 2nd Street in Lander.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
And welcome back to WYO Today and KTAK's coverage of Riverton High School basketball. 8 minutes to go, Riverton by 3. They outscore the Jackson Bronx by a score of 15-9 in the third quarter, and that is where we're at with the lead. It will be Jackson basketball to start. Bronx with Bruner out there. Bruner gets it to Keelan. Gets it over to Fowler. Your starters in for, I think, both teams. Yes, your starters, teams who started out are in. Loose ball. Bruner almost loses control. Monroe almost gets a hold of it, but it's going to be out of bounds and over to Riverton. Nicely done there. I thought, by my look, it looked like it was last off Drevin Monroe, but we will take it. So, of course, it'll be DeVries. Oh, now we got Malachi Smith coming right back in. But DeVries, Sheets, Monroe, Paxson, and Lucas. Coming in is going to be Malachi Smith, and it looks like he's coming in for Drevin Monroe. Drevin Monroe's down holding his knee. I'm guessing that's why he came in. We'll take it with him. He doesn't look to be in severe pain, but you never want to chance it with a joint. So we'll take it with him. It's 38-35. It'll be Riverton's ball here with 7:35 left in the fourth.
Overhead Door Company of Riverton and Lander is your premier dealer for quality windows and doors, featuring quality brands like Anderson, Colby, Larson Storm Doors, and more. Overhead Door Company is proud to support our Fremont County student athletes.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all, for every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
All right, welcome back. Unfortunately, Drevin Monroe had to be helped back. He can't put any weight on the knee as it seemingly he sat there longer. It looked to be more and more wincing in pain. Drevin being so tall, they had to have one of the police officers come over and give a hand out because Coach Sheets, like myself, vertically challenged. So Riverton with the ball at 7:23 to go. Malachi Smith now going to have to pull some big minutes. So is Eli Lucas. DeVries with it. DeVries looking for Paxson. That goes to Lucas. They're trying to deny Paxson every time they get. Lucas is going to look to drive. He walked, and they should have called it, but they didn't, luckily. He did shuffle his feet there after doing a jump stop, but he's going to get fouled. Maybe it's because he was pushed, couldn't see inside that huddle of masses. He's going to go against Borchardt. That's his third, team first of the fourth. And it will come with 7:08. Lucas will shoot free throws. Not a great free throw shooter. He is 2 for 4 today, but he does hit his first one. He now has 5 points on the day. Second one up and good. Lucas now with 6. And more importantly, probably 40-35 in favor of Riverton. Bruner brings up for Jackson. Goes to Borchardt, looking inside. Almost blocked as Hannah went up with it. Hannah goes for the rebound. As Malachi played really well against that. Missed by Hannah a second time. They're going to say in between that, though, there was no shot. There was a foul by Parker Paxson. That's his first team foul. Inbound is to Hannah. Hannah hands it to Fowler. Fowler thought about 3, then thought wiser of it. Gets it to Bruner, who does take the 3. He's off target. Rebound. Blocked by Malachi. Oh! Oh, Hannah went up, and he was blocked by Malachi Smith. And you may wonder why I went, oh, if you're listening on the radio. The guy who was completely behind him called the foul, and the ref who was right at it didn't call it. So first one on its way by Hannah is up and good. And that is Coach Sheets' point to this referee as well, is that you were standing 25 feet away from it, didn't have a good angle in my opinion. Ref thinks he did though, and his is the opinion that matters. We're back to 40-37 with 6:43 to play, 3-point game. Paxson to DeVries on the right wing. DeVries holding it, trying to think of what to do. Now decides to drive, spins, almost loses it, and has to throw it off the knee. It's it off the knee of a defender, and Jackson fans from 80 feet away, 90 feet away are saying it didn't hit off his knee, but nonetheless, it's going over to them. Paxson looking to drive, gets it stolen away from him. He's trying to go baseline. Bruner comes away with a chance to tie or pull within one here. Bruner picks up his dribble. Oh, they got it inside beautifully to Hannah. And he just turns away. Malachi was trying to front him. And it's 40-39. Riverton, slimmest of margins here with 6:07. Paxson got Bruner up in the air and now hits a floater. Just got him up in the air, beautifully drove, puts the floater up, and good. Sends the lead back out to 3. That is now 14 points on the day for Parker. Fowler with it. Fowler over to Keelan. Keelan back to Bruner. Bruner a long 3. Good. That was NBA range, and we are tied. 5:37 to go, 42-42. DeVries on the right wing, drives in, gets it to Sheets. Sheets drives in, puts it up, good. Time to be clutch, boys. Quickly coming down court, they get to Borchardt. Borchardt back to Bruner, who is the trailer. Bruner will set it up, goes inside looking for Hannah, goes to Malachi. Now they go in for a dunk. Borchardt can't exactly dunk it. Comes close though, and we're tied again. Riverton quickly down court looking to answer, gets it to Ty Sheets. Now to Malachi Smith. He goes baseline. Malachi puts up and he is fouled. No good on the shot. Smith, only his second shot attempt of the day. Foul is against Keelan. That's his 4th. Team second. Sending Malachi Smith to the line. He's 50% on the line on the year. Only shot 8 of them. And now he's got a chance to play clutch here as a young man. Puts the first one up. Way too strong, no good. 30-second timeout, I do believe, by Riverton. Comes with 5 minutes to go in regulation. We'll take it with them. Be right back here. We're tied 44 on KTAK and WYO Today.
381 Subs and Salads is the newest addition to Fremont County. They offer salads, sandwiches, ice cream, and Lotus drinks. 381 Subs and Salads is located at 702 East Main Street in Riverton.
Enjoy.
Welcome back to WYO Today and 93.9 KTAK's coverage of Riverton High School basketball. We check the Rangers scoreboard again, and it is the Thermopolis Bobcat boys defeating Lyman 60-49. So good job on that by the Bobcats. Malachi Smith will now be going to the line. Shooting 2 shots here with 5 minutes to go in regulation, and the ball game tied. Or excuse me, shooting a second one. He misses both of them. Bruner with the rebound. We're now at 4:52, 4:51. Paxson guarding him. Bruner goes to Hannah. Hannah way away from the basket, guarded by Sheets. Big time size mismatch there in favor of Hannah. But they switch off after they switched on the screen. Bruner trying to beat him. Switches again. Eli Lucas picks him up, and now we've got Ty Sheets on Borchardt. Back to Bruner. Bruner for 3. Good. Ty Sheets caught a little flat-footed there, and Jackson has taken the lead again. 47-44. Sheets Looking to drive in, puts up a little floater. Rebound by Malachi Smith, goes up, no good, but he's fouled. Free throws are mission critical. That foul is against Keelan as he is fouled out of the ball game. So he will be replaced by Barize. And Brody Dale is now going to come in as well. His first action in the fourth quarter. He has 7 points on the day. First one by Malachi, hits every bit of rim you possibly can. And then misses. Second one on its way, no good. Lane violation though anyway against Riverton. And Cox will now come in to spell Smith. Down by 3, fourth quarter, midway point. This is not where you need to be missing free throws. That's one of the problems. That's one of the things that comes with having to play younger guys at times. Although the offensive rebounds have been great. Fowler with it. Fowler for Jackson going cross court to Bruner. He's kind of feeling it right now. He's hit 2 threes in a row. Goes to Breeze. He gets it back. He fakes the 3. Now dish it out to Fowler. Fowler for 3. Good. (50-44) in favor of Jackson. Paxson going to drive in, lays it up, and good. Needed that out of Parker right there. Now a 4-point game, 50-46, 3:34, 3:33 to play. Fowler with it, goes to Bruner on the right side. Bruner going to get a screen by Hanna. They don't switch on it smartly because they've been putting Brody Dale on Hanna and size-wise. And ooh, they're going to swing it around the horn. They get to Borchardt. Borchardt guarded by Lucas. Out to Bruner. 3:14 to go in regulation. Hanna on a nice, and DeVries able to get in the passing lane. Hanna on a nice pick and roll, but there were 2 guys kind of sitting there waiting for him, and he decided rather than chance the charge, he was going to get rid of it. We're going to have a timeout now by Coach Elliott. 30-second timeout with 3:09 to play in the fourth. We'll take it with them. It is 50-46 in favor of Jackson here on KTAK and WIO Today.
Pasta, calzones, and subs at Peretz, 519 West Main in Riverton. Open for lunch and dinner Monday through Friday. Closed on weekends. Call 857-7306 to order for pickup or delivery with DoorDash. Peretz.
And welcome back to WIO Today and KTAK's coverage of Riverton High School basketball. 3:09 to go, 50-46 in favor of the visiting Jackson Bronx. Looking to inbound, they get it into Fowler. He hands off to Bruner. Bruner's going to drive into the paint, has to get it off to Barese. Barese hands it off to Fowler now. Fowler out to Borchardt. Borchardt to Hanna. Hanna back out to Breezy, 2:52 to go. Out to Bruner. Bruner's going to drive in, puts it up and good. Bruner has really kind of taken over here in this fourth quarter, and he extends the lead back out to 6. Riverton gets it to Paxton for 3, good! Timeout Riverton. It's going to be a full. We'll take it with them. 2:31 to play in regulation. It's 52-49. Jackson Bronx on top of the Riverton Wolverines here on WIO Today and KTAK.
Midway is at an all-out clear-out for the new 2022 campers with the best price guarantee. Midway has financing with no money down, no payments for the rest of the year. Low interest rates on sweet fifth wheel. Dealer incentives up to $25,000 on toy haulers. Top dollar on trade-ins and door-to-door delivery. It's Midway's all-out clear-out. MidwayCampers.com. Midway, when you expect the best.
We're out here at a branding today, and there's a lot of hazards going on, and a lot of times you don't have control of that type of an environment. The agricultural industry has a lot of hazards in it. We jump in a vehicle, we run down the road 5 miles, 10 miles, and most accidents happen within 10 miles of where you live. And so there's really no excuse not to wear your seatbelt. Even though it is a short distance, you need to wear your seatbelt in order to preserve your health and your family's well-being at the end of the day. The seatbelt.
And welcome back, 52-49, 2:28, 2:27 to go. Inbound is to Bruner. Bruner gonna find Fowler open for three, and he nails it. He's now hit 2 in a row. And exactly what you couldn't have happen if you were Riverton. They're going to quickly get it up, gets it to Ty Sheets. He drives the baseline, puts it up, and good. 4-point game, 2:04, 2:03. Bruner brings it up. Now he's going to go all the way to the free throw line, then backs off, picks up his dribble, gets it to Hannah. Hannah guarded by Malachi. Hannah's going to make a move, puts up a layup, and good. Malachi, he just got Malachi on that back shoulder, and Hannah puts it up and good. Back out to a 6-point lead, minute 45 to go. Paxton from 15, gonna quickly try and answer, does so. Parker Paxton, 4:04 here in the fourth quarter. Best players gotta be best players, and that's on both sides of the ball. Minute and a half to go, 4-point game, 57-53. Bruner able to go right around, puts up a layup, no good. Hannah gets the rebound though. Takes one dribble, dishes it out to Borchardt, who hits a three. Riverton just not boxing out there. And it's back out, 60-53. DeVries drives in, puts it up. They're going to say no good. It's going to be on the floor. Foul is against Fowler. Team fourth. Eli Lucas coming back in, a little bit more of an offensive presence, maybe just an offensive-defensive switch. And we're going to get a full timeout with a minute 05 left by Coach Elliott. It is a 7-point game in favor of the visiting Bronx. We'll be right back here on KTAK and WYO Today.
Individually, and you're in control of that. So there's not a lot of excuses for not wearing your seatbelt.
Embrace comfort throughout the seasons with Northern Arapahoe Propane and Solid Waste. Proudly rooted in the local community, supporting Fremont County year-round. Your preferred supplier serving enrolled and non-enrolled members. For more information, call 307-463-4185.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
And welcome back. Minute 05 to go. Riverton ball down by 7. You've got your three-point shooters in there, pretty much all of them capable of it. Inbound is to Lucas. Lucas puts it up and is good. 2-point shot there, but they just kind of forfeited that one. They were willing to give that one up, so quickly done. It's a 5-point game, 54 seconds left, and Sheets is going to foul Bruner, the one guy you don't want to. It's going to be his third. Only team second, though, so they got to work through some here real quick. They need 2 more to get to the next one being free throws. Bruner inbounds. Lucas, why are you leaving him? Lucas had turned around to leave Bruner. Got to foul him. And timeout is going to be called by Elliott as Lucas was keeping him close to 5 seconds. It's going to be a 30-second one with 42.2 left. We'll take it with him. Riverton still trailing by 5, 60-55 here on KTAK and WYO Today.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
And welcome back to KTAK and WYO Today. It's coverage of Riverton High School basketball. The scene is as such. Riverton trails by 5, 60-55 with 42.2 seconds left. They have 2 fouls to give. They're going to try and not foul Bruner in the act of shooting right now. Right now they just need a foul. And they're going to call a grab. Or are they going to say it was a shooting violation or out of bounds? Call. Riverton fouls going against Brody Dale. That's his first. Team fourth, actually. So now we'll be shooting free throws, or they will be. 35-8. That's the guy you want to foul, Derek. And instead they give up a drive, a dagger. Borchardt drives in and lays up as both guys kind of left him. Sheets to Dale. Dale for threes, partially blocked. And they're going to say, no, he wasn't partially blocked at all. And he just airballed it badly. I mean, well short and way to the left. So that's why I thought it would have been partially blocked. 19.6 seconds left. Riverton trails by 7. It's not looking good here. And immediately the foul is going to get called as Riverton has no choice. This one is going against Parker Paxson. It's his second. Team fifth. First one on its way, left well short. Barese at the line. Again, not a good free throw shooting team, but quite honestly, they've shot better than Riverton from the line today, or at least so it seems. Barese had only taken 2 free throws all season, misses both of them. So Dale gonna come down here, but you're down 3 scores with 18 seconds left. DeVries to Paxson. Guys, you just got to shoot. Paxson puts it up, good. So now it's 58-62. It's going to be a timeout by Riverton. It's a full timeout. Comes with 8.1 seconds left, and Riverton down by 4. We'll take it with them and be right back here on WYO Today and KTAK.
When you purchase your car, do you know if you got the best payment possible? The answer is probably no. Oftentimes, your loan is packed with additional charges that can drive your monthly payment higher than it should be, costing you thousands of dollars more for your car. Hi, this is Patty, and here is your second chance to get the payment you deserve. Visit Atlantic City Federal Credit Union today for a courtesy loan review. We've helped our members save money by refinancing their vehicle with us. Now it's your turn. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
And welcome back to KTAK and WYO Today's coverage of Riverton High School basketball. A reminder, we'll be back on the air on 93.9 KTAK and WYO Today starting at 2 o'clock tomorrow as Star Valley comes to town. Also, potentially a little bit of snow coming to town. That's assuming it's not snowing right now. I don't know. I haven't been outside, not really paying attention to that. Riverton trails by 4, 62-58 with 10.5. They're going to look to inbound it. They're going to move on, and Bruner has it. And Ty Sheets basically has to tackle him. That's Ty Sheets' fourth. And they're sending Bruner, who's like 81% from the line. He'll be shooting 2. On the day, he is a perfect 4 for 4.
Riverton foul 2. Sheets is 4th. 15 foul. To the line for Jackson. 1. Bruner. 2 shots.
Riverton has been outscored here, obviously, in the fourth quarter. First one by Bruner up and on its way, and it's now 58-63 with 9.3 seconds left. Second one on its way, good. 6-point game. DeVries going to fire a 3 with 5 seconds left. He misses, and it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be off of Jackson, but it really doesn't matter. 0.8 seconds left in the game. They get inside to Lucas. Into Lucas. Shoots a 3, and it's no good. So your final 64 58 in favor of the Jackson Bronx. We'll be right back with the Click It or Ticket post-game show here on KTAK. Connor, get ready to give that to Paxton and get the camera on him, please. Oh, I didn't go to commercial. I apologize. Y'all been listening to Dead Air. We'll be right back with Parker Paxton.
Riverton's Hampton Inn and Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
And we are back here with our Papa Murphy's player of the game, Parker Paxton. Parker, a weird night. Y'all just can't seem to get a break as far as having a full roster this year.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I hate to see Draven go down. I really hope he's okay. It was kind of, I don't know, it's sad to see a brother go down like that, so I just hope that he'll be back soon. And, of course, we were missing Hunter a lot tonight.
Yeah, and what can you tell me about what changed for you guys in the fourth quarter? What did they do, if they did anything differently? You were on absolute fire in the fourth, but it seemed like they were just getting every loose ball and they were just in the zone. What really changed between the third and the fourth?
Well, that's their height, them getting a lot of loose balls. I felt like we left it all out there. We hustled really hard. Just one of those things, the ball was kind of bouncing their way, and they made shots. They shot really well, and when a team does that, it's hard to overcome that. And so hats off to Jackson. They played a good game.
It looked like they were trying to front you all night, trying to even keep you from getting the ball. And it looked to be somewhat effective up until the fourth quarter. What kind of changed for you? Or was it players set better screens or what?
Well, a player like Seb Brenner, he's really good on offense and he's a good defender too, and they had him on me, and I think that I was able to maybe wear him down a little bit, because having a task like that both on offense and defense, I think that my separation just became more because of that.
All right, well, we don't want to keep you too long. You got to turn around and go against a bunch of trees again tomorrow in Star Valley Braves. Again, your Papa Murphy's player of the game, Parker Paxton. We'll be right back with the head Wolverine here in just a few minutes.
For collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
Bailey's Enterprises is a proud sponsor of Riverton Wolverines football. For over 50 years, Bailey's has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service and to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey, go Wolverines. Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
Wind River Family and Community Healthcare has clinics located in Arapahoe, Ethity, and Riverton. We provide family medical services along with dental, optometry, behavioral health, physical and occupational therapy, and more. Our in-house lab and pharmacy at all locations make for a one-stop primary healthcare center for your healthcare needs. Wind River Family and Community Healthcare is striving for a stronger, healthier community because Wind River cares. More information can be found at windrivercares.com.
And we're joined here on the Clicker Ticket Postgame Show by Coach Sheets. Coach Sheets, another tough one against a team who not only had height on you, but really seemed to know how to use it.
Yeah, they're a good team. They've got good height. You know, I think the difference late in the game is they hit threes. You know, when you're a team that has good height, their point guard's pretty quick and can get down the lane. And then, you know, when they hit a ton of threes toward the end of the game, it just makes it tough to trade threes for either empty possessions or twos. So, you know, to me, I liked where we're at. Dre went down. That was a big loss for us, you know, with him hurting his knee. And so, you know, coming in, we couldn't even play some of the guys on the bench because they'd already used 4 quarters in the JV game. And obviously not having our best defender, Hunter, hurt us tonight. But proud of the boys. I tip my hat to Jackson. They knocked down shots late in the game.
Well, the one thing you get to go point to is y'all were in the game, like I said, you had injuries, but really free throws really were by just my quick count. You had 14 missed free throws today. And coming into this game, that should have been an advantage because they're not good at shooting free throws on the year.
Right. No,
outside of Bruner.
Well, from what we had 10 missed free throws in the first half, you know, and to miss that many in the first half against a good team, just put yourself in a hole, and it's tough to win when you miss that many free throws. So you're right.
So what do you do now going into, you got, as we always do, quick turnaround, but it's at home. What's your message to the team to get them ready for a Star Valley team who's played very well against them past several years?
Well, we've obviously beat Star Valley more than they beat us, and so but it is a good rivalry, and they're a team that's going to come in. They beat Jackson already, so they're playing well. You know, they're not quite as tall as they have been, but they shoot the ball really, really well. They're scrappy. They play good defense. They get up and down the court. So it's going to be a tough matchup for us tomorrow. You know, we play at 9:30 in the morning with our sophomores, and so we'll have kind of a quick turnaround, and varsity plays a pretty early game tomorrow at 2. So, you know, it'll be good to get right back into the gym and be ready to go.
All right, last kind of question. I know we won't know anything about Drevin until he kind of gets fully evaluated. But, Hunter, you said earlier today was a game-time decision. Is that still kind of the look for tomorrow? Are you planning on not being without him?
No, we're planning on not having him. I mean, he was pretty sick today still. So, you know, if he's pretty sick today, it'd be tough for him to make it back tomorrow. Dre's out tomorrow. So, again, we're going to be kind of next man up mentality. So, you know, it's one of those that we do have kids stepping up, and it's been good to see other players fill those spots. So it's kind of next guy up, be ready to go tomorrow.
All right, we want to thank Coach Sheets. We'll be right back to wrap things up on the Clicker Ticket Postgame Show.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
We believe that everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Robacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit AtlanticCity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
And welcome back to the Clicker Ticket Postgame Show. Again, your final, the Riverton Wolverines 58, Jackson Bronx 64. In a bit of an upset, that takes the Jackson Bronx to 4-9 on the season. Takes Riverton back to 500, and they will face Star Valley tomorrow, 11-3 Star Valley. So good game on the docket for tomorrow. And again, as you heard, it won't be at 2 and 3:30. I'm wondering if they moved it at some point in time due to the potential winter weather that we were talking about getting for Star Valley to be able to get back. So it'll be at 12:30 and 2. So the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show, assuming Froshmore and JV and everything goes according to plan, we will be here at roughly about 12:05 with the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show. Real quick here on the Click It or Ticket postgame show, your Pop Murphy's player of the game with 24 points was Parker Paxton. The leading scorer for the Jackson Bronx was Bruner with 23. Borchardt finished with 15. Fowler and Hannah finished with 12. Keelan with 2. On the Riverton side of things, again, Parker Paxton with 24. Derek DeVries finished with 10. 8 points for Ty Sheets and for Eli Lucas. 7 for Brody Dale. 1 for Drevin Monroe. And as you heard Coach Sheets say, while we don't know 100% what's wrong, he is out for the game. So tomorrow, so they'll be without Hunter Houck and without Drevin Monroe. So tall task, no pun intended, coming up for Riverton. Gatorade play of the game is going to be in the third quarter. The big 3 by Derek DeVries to kind of really get him kind of started on points on his way to double digits. And it really would kind of spark Riverton to come back and take the lead. Of course, that fell by the wayside shortly thereafter in the fourth. And the final score, Riverton 64-58. I want to thank Leanne Sanderson for keeping the mothership at the home base all taken care of. And this has been Kevin Shields, cameraman Connor. We'll see you tomorrow at 12:05 here on Wild Today and KTAK.
Wyoming Waste hopes that all Fremont County sports teams dismiss their opponents like Wyoming Waste dismisses your trash. They offer services from roll-off cans, commercial, and residential garbage. Wyoming Waste services Fremont County, Hot Springs County, Washakie County. They are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Please call 307-856-5354 or stop down at the Riverton office, 730 South Broadway. Wyoming Waste wants to wish everyone in Fremont County good luck in their sports this year.
If your vehicle needs repair, you can depend on the crew at Extra Care Auto Repair. They can repair almost anything with wheels, gas, diesel, domestic, or import, and their work is top quality and reliable. Extra Care Auto Repair on North Federal in Riverton.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
The staff and board at the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft show, or showed your livestock, thank you for all your efforts. We'll be moving and grooving next year, so stay tuned.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Do you need a midday pick-me-up? Lander Coffee Company serves delicious, fresh roasted coffee, tea, and other drinks. Come to think of it, why not start your day with their quick, healthy breakfasts, like one of their famous acai bowls, or maybe a breakfast burrito? Just need a quick snack? They got you. Stop by, fuel up, and enjoy at 1255 Main Street in Lander at the Lander Coffee Company.